As the lights over Cardinal Stadium shine down upon the Davison battleground, the stands roar with excitement about tonight's game. It's playoff night, and the Davison Cardinals have their sights set on being state champions. Now prepare for one of the best Michigan football teams in the state, because the Cardinals aren't going to end this game with just a fight. It will end in a boom. One team, one playing field, 9 opponents, infinite number of outcomes.
Do it then! Come on!
Good evening and welcome to DTV's live coverage of Davison Cardinal football. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Waldron's Pontiac Buick GMC trucks.
It's Cardinal football! Yeah!
And welcome to tonight's varsity football game. This is the regional final here at Davison's Cardinal Field between the Davison Cardinals and the Walled Lake Central Vikings. This is Jim Shepard, and Kim Lindsay will be bringing you the play-by-play. And if you noticed, you happen to see the Cardinal down there, we have a new Cardinal mascot tonight. Not an individual, but a new uniform for him. A little history on that Cardinal uniform. The first Cardinal uniform was made in 1973 by Marilyn Slazak, which is then the wife of Robert Slazak. Rumor had it was Stan Siebold was the first Cardinal mascot wearer, who happens to be the uncle of Garrett Stevens, number 5 on your program. Second Cardinal suit was purchased 5 years ago, and due to excessive wear, it needed to be replaced. And so due to the generosity of the wonderful Davison community, Dan Ferguson is sporting the new Cardinal mascot tonight. The business members who gave and helped in buying the Cardinal mascot uniform were Hilton Screeners, Davison Kiwanis, Davison High School Kiwanis Key Club, the Fulcher Companies, Davison State Bank, RC Varsity Sports, Larson's Ace Hardware, the Davison Chain Gang, and we don't mean something from the local prison there. That's the right. Boys down on the opposite side of the field, which have well over 30 years each. Attorney Lori Tallman and family, and the Slazak family. So if you have time for them to, you see them in town, tell them thank you. It's a nice asset to the Davison community.
Stop in and solicit their businesses.
Now tonight, we're going to be playing the Vikings of Walled Lake Central. They have a record of 9-2. They're a high-powered offense, ball-controlled offense. You're going to find them keeping the ball on the ground. Much last week, they scored 2 touchdowns in the air, but only threw 3 passes all night.
This will be the third team we've seen this year running the wing tee, too, Jim.
Yep, they're going to run the wing tee, and the ball's going to be all over the place. They like to go outside the end and inside the end, both left and right. So, and pulling a lot of people, it's going to be a wide-open ball game for us.
Lots of pressure on the defensive ends and cornerbacks for Davison tonight.
So I think everybody's healthy. We should see Richard Kirksey back at full strength, I think, tonight. And everybody else seems to be ready to go. Great night for football. We got about 35 seconds before kickoff time, or before the clock runs out.
Maybe another 5 minutes.
Another 5 minutes. So you got time to, as we said last week and every week, time to go to the bathroom, time to go get your popcorn, your pop, or whatever else you want to eat and drink, and pull up the young lady next to you. Put your arm around her, sit down in your lazy boy, And hold on, because the game is going to start. And enjoy tonight's varsity football game.
Looks like we're just about to see the arrival of the teams. The Walled Lake Central coaching staff has made their way to the field. And I saw the officials go in to hasten the teams onto the field. It is about 5 minutes before kick time, according to my watch. So
And the rains are supposed to hold off until about the second
8 o'clock
quarter.
or so, yeah.
Yeah, about the second.
Little
third
spits
quarter.
as we were walking in tonight, but it looks like it stopped, Jim. We got a good stiff
A good
northeasterly
step.
breeze.
And it's only going to get worse. They're talking by halftime we're going to have 15 to 18 mile an hour gusts out here. So,
which will be wreak havoc with the passing game a little bit. I think
But-
Davison's going to need to run the ball tonight quite a bit too, Jim.
but we've also practiced a lot in a lot
And
of
the-
games. We've seen a lot of rain and a
Here
lot of
comes
wind.
the Vikings of Walled Lake Central. There are only 2 losses too, Jim. We should probably notify people. Those were to Division I teams who are
who
still going.
in the thing.
Canton and Milford.
Yep. 2 fine ball clubs, and they were close games.
Milford beat Carmen Ainsworth last week pretty well.
Yeah, they put a
hurt on 'em.
They put a hurt on them.
This is going to be, well, we're down, as Coach Putnam said, I saw him tonight on the Channel 12 newscast. You're down to the elite competition, so there's 8 teams left in Division II. There'll be 4 after this evening and tomorrow afternoon.
And I guarantee you there aren't probably 8 losses amongst all 8 teams anymore.
Yeah, most teams are 1-loss teams or undefeated.
Well, there they go through the tunnel, and Davison should be out shortly.
Here they come. I see Officer Baber down there. Yep, here comes the guys. Will this be the last game for this talented group of seniors, Jim, or will they play on?
Well, we'll know in about 2 hours.
And the crowd is on their feet on the Davison side.
Led out by Garrett Stevens and Michael Zeller.
Aaron Bedore.
A nice group of kids. And they've handled it well this year.
It's been a great season, but in the high school playoffs, it's 1 loss and go home.
Yeah, this is the old sudden death almost.
I think we just heard an announcement. The game, if Davison were to win this evening, the game next week will be played on Saturday at Midland High School up on the turf. So
At 1 o'clock, and it's against the winner of the Muskegon Bay City Central game, which is tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Correct.
At Muskegon.
kind of thought maybe the game would be more toward the center of the state. Last time we went west, we went to Lansing, to Waverly.
I was a little surprised too, but that's okay. Wherever,
That's a rotational. There's do a little
Yeah.
field rotation and
Yeah.
big game in the MAC tonight, Jim.
Oh, boy,
I'm sure
they
if you
sure-
weren't here, you'd be there.
That's
Central and
always-
Western are kicking
Central and
right
West-
about now, aren't they?
Well, let's hope
on
Central's
ESPN?
the one that's kicking. just kidding, people. Being a Central grad, my wife is Central grad, my daughter is Central grad. But that's a big game.
Yeah, for once it means
It means
something.
and it means something to both teams.
Going to have the captains return to the middle of the field, so the officials can give us the call again as to who won the coin toss.
And boy, that's a group of kids there with Wilson, Zeller, Stevens, and Cowan. There's some talent,
A lot of leadership there.
a lot of leadership.
Got to spend the day Monday with Jared Cowan at a Michigan High School Athletic Association Sportsmanship Summit. What an impressive young man.
All four of them. You know the grade point average on those four? Well, it's above 3.5 and above for all of them. So
Davison's going to get the ball first.
So when we talk about kids being athletically talented, they're also academically talented. And they have a leadership qualities that go well and beyond the football field, but into the classroom and also into the community.
Davison's going to receive, and it actually looks like we're going to go into the wind for the first quarter. That makes sense?
Because we're going to have it at our backs when the wind picks up later on in the ball game.
We won the toss and took the ball. Haven't done that all year, I don't think, Jim. We
Well,
usually elect to.
I think we want to kick off in the second half as conditions get a whole lot worse. We want to get the conditions before the rain comes and before the wind hits. And so it's really a pretty smart move. Normally, most teams want to defer. But in this case, I think the longer you wait, you want to score early here and get out in front before the weather becomes too big a factor.
Looks like the field is in pretty good condition for this time of the year and the kind of weather we've had this fall. It looks dry and looks like holes are all filled in. So, been a lot of action on this field this year.
A lot. Now we got Zeller and Wilson deep. That's number 1 and number 1.
All right, hold on to your hats. Here we go. Quarterfinals.
Wilson.
Out of
lets it go out
bounds.
at the 20-yard line, so the ball will be 1st and 10 for Davison from their own 35.
Yeah, they call these things regional finals, but in my mind, it's a quarterfinal football game.
That's exactly what it is. Because after tonight, there's only 4 teams left in this division.
Well, the opening kickoff tells you a little bit of something right there. They got the wind at their back, and they did not want to kick to our deep people.
And I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to kick to them either. Well, let's see. We're going to be in the spread.
Tim Olds is back there
Tim
with
Olds
Counts.
in the backfield. And of course, you got your 2 talented, your 2 speedsters to the short side of the field, and they're uptight.
They're
so
asking for us to
they're
run. Everybody's bumming.
They're asking for us to throw it. Now they've kicked out of that.
Just a,
Here comes the jet. Counter.
oh, nice hit.
And that was Tim Olds, but he picks up, give him 3 yards, make it 2nd down and 7.
See, they're showing a little different look there. First, they had the safety out in the slot, doubling over the slot receiver, and then he went back to the middle to
Well,
guard
they
against the
know
run.
that Cowan must be audibling, so they're waiting until he finishes his audible before they switch into their final defense. Because they had single coverage and up tight over here, and you look like this is where you want to throw short. Now he's switching over the wide side of the field. See, and they move wherever that.
This is Olds again.
Olds again. He's going to pick up to the 45. Make it 40, I'm sorry. It makes it 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5. With 11:19 left to go in the first quarter. Just started. First series.
They've got 2 different lists. They gave us 2 different lists. Ball at the Cardinal 40.
See our first pass of the night probably here.
I don't know. Oh yeah, this short one is there. Here they
Now they're
come,
coming up.
bringing them up.
Rolling him that way.
Okay,
He's got Stevens over the middle. Oh, threw it behind.
Threw it behind Zeller. Had him wide open for a 1st down and just threw it behind him.
So Davison punts on their opening possession.
Well, that's new on that little bootleg, rolling him out away from the pocket. And so now it's 4th and 5, and Davison will be booting. We have Cousineau deep. Number 3 will be booting the ball.
Into the wind.
Into the wind. They got 1 back deep.
31 is deep, Kevin Long. Number 31, Kevin Long.
Kevin
Okay.
Long, one of the running backs.
Is deep to receive the ball.
Cousineau back to kick for the Cardinals.
Well, let's hope. This is one you always keep our fingers crossed on.
Rain's picking up
Okay,
now, Jim.
Yep. Still got a dry ball, still got a dry field, so. And
Ooh,
what a
nice
punt.
kick. That might be the best punt of the year for Cousineau.
And
That's
in
a
the
touchback.
end zone.
Wow, what a
Whoa.
long punt that was.
That's a 60-yard punt. From the line of scrimmage to where it was actually a 68-yard punt.
Where it ended. What a great punt.
So they take over on the 20-yard line. Your net results is still a 40-yard, no return punt.
It's the longest ball he's kicked all year.
Yeah,
I really think so.
great.
Great kick.
And into the wind.
Yeah, it looks like the wind's changed around, maybe straight in from the east now, the way our window's getting spotted with rain here too.
Okay, Walled Lake comes out with a split to the
Here you go.
wide side of the field.
Wing T.
Wing T. Here we go. It's going to be in all directions.
Got to tackle everybody. Coming off the end.
Halfback comes up inside the end.
First down.
That's what you're going to see all night long. And he picks up 15 on the opening carry. Tackle was by number 6. That's Benny Welch. Help with Michael Zeller.
A lot of pressure on the defensive ends tonight.
They're going to be running that outside on us all night long. That's their bread and butter play.
Spoke with the people who went down and watched the game last Saturday and said it was just right and left, off the ends, off the ends.
So with 10:22, they pick up the first down of the ball game and made it look easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Straight up the middle.
Straight up the middle
That one's
and
stuffed
tackle.
up good.
Let's see.
It's got to be Mr. Dinkins, and it is.
It is Mr. Dinkins on the wheels. You're not going to run up very consistently inside on Dinkins.
Maybe a football length gain, Jim.
Okay, so that makes it 2nd down and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Vikings.
Yeah, we've been tough up the middle all year. Where we're suspect is outside, and that's exactly where their power is. But I'm sure that practice has gone all week on this.
That cornerbacks are going to have to be up in the play. Short side or wide? Short side.
Oh,
fumble!
I think
Davison's got the ball.
Yes, we do, I believe. Now,
Is it
we'll
Ellard or
He's calling it
Dinkins under
down.
there?
Davison has the ball.
Davison ball. Oh, who's on the very bottom there? I see Ellard on top. Who's on the very
Dinkins
bottom?
and the guy
Ellard.
with the ball.
Max Ellard comes up with the ball.
And he took it right out of the quarterback's hand. As the quarterback
Lots
was
of
handing it
penetration.
off, penetration, got the ball. As the ball is being handed off, he took it from him. So now
Not so sure if a blitz was called or if he just saw the gap and shot it, Jim.
he shot the gap and was right there to take the handoff.
Well, little field position change there.
Because the quarterback looked and the ball was gone from his hands.
Yeah, he did. He was trying to pull it back out from the fullback.
Okay, here
and
we
it
go
was
with
gone.
9:18 left to go. Davison takes over, 1st and 10 at the Vikings 39-yard line.
It's going deep to Wilson. Nice pass. Oh,
he
missed the
dropped
ball. What a
it.
good throw.
Right on the money,
Wow.
but it was over the wrong shoulder.
Probably would have gone out of bounds with it at about the 2, but
Yeah,
nice throw, especially with the wind
nice
tailing.
throw. Almost a nice catch.
Wow.
Make him think about it all night long.
Put that ball right up. Jeremy wasn't even looking when the ball left the hands. It was
Nope.
just throw to
And
the
he
spot.
looked up, and there it was. And
Didn't have quite enough time to react to it. 2nd and 10.
you don't see Jeremy miss many of those. Okay, 2nd and 10. Tim Olds in the backfield
Trips
from the
over here.
spread. Here we go, and Tim, nothing.
Oh, he got a little bit there. Oh, he
Oh,
got popped.
oh, did
Wow. Woohoo.
Number 74.
Defensive tackle just ran him over. Wow.
That's Anthony White.
That last extra yard and a half.
5'11", 245, and he just put the hurt.
Whoa.
But not before he picked up 2, so let's make it 3rd down and 8.
We are at the 33-yard line of Walled Lake Central. Their beautiful new high school. Been by that a few times.
So Davison comes out, 3rd down and long
Gonna have to pass the ball.
from the spread.
He's got a crossing pattern. And he's got, we've got a guy down on the ground. Garrett Stevens down to the 10 or 11.
They're going to mark it at the 11, so it's 1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Nice drag pattern all the way across inside the linebackers.
And what sprung him for the extra 10 yards, we had a slip. We had a player slip there for Central who was trying to come up to make the stop. So Davison's initial 1st down, Jim.
And it's a good one. It takes us down at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10, and marching.
8:20 left in the first quarter. We got no score.
From the spread again. We got Kirksey in the backfield now. Well, I think we're going to find out exactly how good Richard is.
Here he goes.
There he goes. And he's
Couple.
going to pick up 3.
Down to the 9, it looks like, Jim.
We'll make it 2. Make it 2nd and 8.
I think the running yards are going to be hard to come by.
They're going to be hard to come by. This is a strong defensive team. But they're not used to seeing the ball in the air all the time. So here we go. 2nd down and 8 from the 9. From the spread.
Cowan's going to have to get rid of it. He does.
He does.
Interception. Oh.
Intercepted. He threw it off his back foot as he's being pressured.
Probably should just grounded it.
Should have just thrown it into the stands.
Yeah, just grounded it there.
Yep. And so ball goes over on the intercept. The ball is at the 5-yard, make it the 6-yard line, 1st and 10.
Actually, a really nice play there by Garrett Stevens to grab onto his legs. If he doesn't,
he's still
he
running.
goes all the way.
Garrett Stevens slipped down. That's what happened. Otherwise, I think Garrett would have caught the ball. Garrett fell on the cut.
Yeah, we got some rain. It's a little slippery.
So now, from the 6th, 1st and 10.
Ellard's come up in the slot. He saw he was reading it. Nice play by
Nice
Max
play,
Ellard.
yes.
Just blew that up.
And Garrett Stevens also on
Took
the
on
tackle.
took on the fullback and the runner.
So a loss of 1. So that makes it 2nd and 11.
That's scouting there.
Yes, it
Max
is.
Ellard came right up into the spot. Says this is their tendency in this formation.
They're going to run inside the end or they're going to run outside the end. And what happens is the back reads the blocker. and reads the man being blocked.
And as you said, they don't throw the ball much, especially down here. They probably won't anyway.
No.
I don't think you see the coach be a gambler right here.
I can't see it. You don't want to give up 6, a big 6 here.
So each team has traded a turnover here in the first quarter. We got movement. Oh, that was the guy in motion. They're still going to call it.
I think we got offsides on us.
That's probably right, Jim, because he can go in motion.
But he can't go in motion to draw us off either.
Yeah, it was just a normal shift, though. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's going to be
But
second
it's not a
and
normal
6.
shift if he comes up hard. If he comes up hard and then takes off and it pulls us off, that's an illegal procedure penalty.
So they get a little room away from the goal line. Both teams feeling themselves out just a little bit, I think, here, Jim.
So it's 2nd and 6. See, they're not in their normal wing T formation.
No, they're not.
They're in a semi-spread with a jet.
16 the ball carrier.
First down.
First down, picks up 8.
Ran hard. The pulling guard got a nice tackle on Ellard, who was up into the hole, but he just buried him.
Well, their second first down, 1st and 10.
So we're at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. We have no score. Both teams having a turnover here early.
So here we go. 1st and 10. They're still in that semi-spread with the jet. Here it goes.
Up the middle.
Up the middle. Oh, number 41 on
Ellard.
the tackle, Ellard. But not before he picks up a long 4 or short 4. Short 4. Make it 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, Dinkins at the other side there.
Oh, you can see they know what they've done. They've been here before.
Oh yeah.
This is what one of the things I've always been afraid of is how do you stop a team that has the power to just keep coming at you? We're unbalanced.
They read it right, but there we go. We got the nice stick and we got a
And
hold.
we have a hold back in the
back behind. That's going to be a nice penalty
That's
there.
on Dinkins.
It's a hold on Dinkins by number 16.
Yep. The
And
halfback.
that's from back there at the original line of
Line of
scrimmage.
scrimmage.
So that's going to be a really nice penalty. About 14 yards worth.
That would make it 2nd down and about 18.
Well, they won't go 10 from there, though, will they? Be half the distance? They're inside the 20.
Oh, that's right. So it'll be 2nd and 17.
Oh, they did take the full 10 yards. Didn't think they could do that inside the 20.
Well, it's 19. 2nd and 19.
We'll take it.
Okay, now you might see a pass. Here we go with the jet. And
They're
there's
up the middle again. Nice way to stay home. Max Ellard.
Max Ellard right on
don't
it.
get a late hit there.
There's a late
Another
hit,
late
and
hit.
I can't believe they didn't call that. Right in the middle of the back.
He
Well,
got
at
over, went over and talked to him like, I couldn't hold up, guy.
Yeah.
I think is what he said there.
And that probably isn't bad either.
Yeah. Garrett Stevens took the brunt of that, though.
Right in the middle of the back. Okay, so that makes it 3rd down and about 16.
You know how that goes. You hear the whistle.
Yeah.
You stop, and the guy just blows you into the ground. It's a little different when you got your feet set.
Well, you don't have your back to it.
So 3rd and 15, definite passing situation, but what will Wall Lake do?
Down here, I doubt I'd be surprised if they threw the ball.
I hope we stay home. It is a pass, right over the middle. And he did catch it, and he's going to get a first down.
Because
Oh
our
my
guys,
gosh.
they didn't. They tried to make the intercept, and then the ball was loose, and instead of swatting at
Just
it,
go
or
up and pop the guy.
Just make the tackle. It's a first down.
First down for Wall Lake
They
Central.
had him short. Nice play. Came to the fullback, straight up the middle.
That's a huge play right there.
Yeah. And it was behind him. Made a nice catch on the ball, but not before he juggled it about 3 steps.
Just got to you got to put the lick on.
They put the lick on him. He doesn't catch the ball.
Under 4 minutes, still no score in the first quarter.
See what happened is when he started juggling it, they went for the ball.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 after the completion, with 3:42 left to go in the first quarter. And this is a form of the
Going into the
trips.
boundary. Quarterback on the sneak, or on the keeper, I mean.
And Benny Welch on the tackle.
Gets
Drives
4
him
yards.
out, but not before he picks up 4. So makes it 2nd down and 6. So the clock is stopped as he went out of bounds. It's 3:32 in the first quarter. Nothing score. Well, they've gone away from what they have shown all year. They put a new wrinkle in this week.
I love the coach over there in shorts. All of them in shorts.
Yeah, that's to show that, well, whatever. They must be getting old. Well, those are assistants. Assistants always like to impress people.
Up the middle.
Nice
tackle
play.
there.
Oh,
Ooh, he got hit going down
he
from the
got hit.
backside, too.
I want to know who's on the wheels because that man stood him right up. That's number 41, Max Ellard.
Well, he's already had a game in the first
man,
quarter.
He has.
He's got five tackles already, probably.
So 3:16 and counting. It's 3rd down and 7.
You would expect him to, though, the middle linebacker against a run offense. Max is no big brute either.
No, but he hits like one. He hits like
hard.
he hits like a Max.
All right, 3rd and 7. Okay, Davison, let's get a stop.
Trying to draw us off with a long count.
The middle, it's going around the end. Nice way to stay home. Number 8.
Yep.
Aaron Bedore, right?
Aaron
Number 8.
Bedore stayed home.
And Benny Welch helped with a little cleanup.
And he lost about
Big loss.
about 8 yards, so it's going to make it 4th down and about 16.
So Davison will get the ball back after this punt. We got 2.5 left in the first quarter. We're scoreless.
Boy, they weren't looking for that. That's a new wrinkle to that same thing.
Not so sure on that kind of stuff.
Takes so long to develop.
Yeah, attack. Don't. All that fancy stuff just takes forever.
So here we go. Deep we have Zeller and Wilson, number 11 and 1.
See how he kicks. They're up pretty short. Wind at his back. It's a short
kick.
Stay away. 41-yard line.
41. Take over again.
See if we can get a little something sustained here. We've had 1 first down in the first quarter.
And 1:58 left to go in the first quarter.
Walled Lake's had 3 first downs.
They've had 3 first downs. And they've had the ball an awful long time.
Sure have. This game could be played relatively quickly with a lot of running going on.
Well, you just think we're just that close to a touchdown with the 1 pass.
Good start, though. Both teams.
From the spread, and we have Timmy Oles in there.
Safety just moving back and forth. Slipped down.
And slipped down. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Make it 2nd down and 10.
See, he was trying to do. He wanted to cut back to his left there.
He sure did.
Couldn't plant, though. He actually had some room, too. The defender had overrun the hole. That would have gone a ways, Jim.
You might see Cowan on the counter. That might be open.
We've seen a lot of slipping already. And the field is pretty dry.
We're going to have to throw the ball. That's for certain. If we want to score, we're going to have to throw.
Oh, he's getting held. Zeller was getting held. Oh, he sure
Zeller's
was.
He
And
sure
yeah,
was, and no call.
he got held all the way up the sideline.
Grabbed him right
by the
uniform,
jersey.
Right by the jersey. Held on to him, wouldn't let him go up the field because he was beat. And he's talking to the official right now. He says he's holding me, and he sure was.
Well, in high school, there's no contact
No.
after 5 yards or anything. They have to run free.
No, they can block him anytime they want.
Well, there's no block. You're the defender.
I know it's holding, but he can block him. He can do whatever he
Well, yeah,
wants to him, but he can't hold
The
him.
offensive player can, yeah.
The defender can't hold him, but he can hinder him, as long as the ball's not in the air.
Screen, middle screen. That's in trouble.
And they stayed home on the screen, but we did pick up 5
Davison's
yards.
going
to
to play
Garrett
field
Stevens.
position and punt it away. Ball going to go right back to Walled Lake. We're in the last minute of the first quarter. We're still scoreless.
They played that real well that time. Walled Lake Central did.
Cowan kept waiting for something to happen there, and
Yeah.
the defender just stayed home right in the
Well,
middle.
that's because the lineman didn't come hard.
We haven't thrown many screen passes this year.
No. Not many is not many.
Nice spiral.
Fun.
Jeez. Trevor
Takes
just
him
got
back
it
down
going
to
here.
the 5-yard line.
Let's get a tackle there. Number 2, our favorite.
Runs him out
Our
at
favorite
the
coverage
14,
man.
and they're going to get a face mask, I believe, on number 40.
On who, us?
Us. Number 40.
Curtis Thorsby ran him out of bounds.
Yeah, and I think they got a face mask on Curtis. We'll see.
Personal foul. It's a 15-yarder.
15 yards.
So much for field position.
So the ball,
I'll call
instead
it
of
to the
being
30.
on the 13, will be out to the 28. First and 10, 28.4 seconds left to go in the opening quarter.
We haven't had many scoreless quarters this season.
Well, that's a 16-yard penalty.
He was standing on the 14, Jim.
Was he? I was looking where the football is still staying down there.
Oh, I see what I see what you're saying. See over there?
That's where the football ended up. I just figured that's where they were going to mark him.
Probably the last play of the first quarter, unless they go out of bounds.
So first and 10 from the 29.
Ooh, right there. Garrett Stevens strips it, but it goes out of bounds. First down, and Walled Lake is on the Davison side of the field for the first time
on the
tonight.
Davison 49. Nice pickup. That's a 23-yard pickup on the play.
Garrett Stevens ripped the ball out of his hands, but the ball went out of bounds.
At the Davison 49. So first and 10 from the 49.
It's been a long quarter for the defense.
Yes.
They've been out there
A lot.
25 plays maybe already.
Well, the offense has been 3 and out in many cases.
Twice already. Up the middle. 16 again. Richard Kirksey playing the nose right now. Huh?
Yep. And give them 3 on the play.
That's going to do it
Or
for
give
the
them
first.
2. Make it second down and 8.
Can do it for the first quarter as we wind her down. We'll send it to the sidelines to Melissa Harris. Take it away, Melissa.
Thanks, guys. This is Davison's 17th playoff appearance. In 1987, they made their very first playoff appearance where they went 3 games. In 2002, they were only 1 game away from going to the Silverdome, where they lost to Lowell 31-14. Their overall playoff record is 9-8. With Davison's 17 appearances, Walled Lake has only made 7. Their first appearance was in 2000, where they went 2 games. Tonight is the farthest that Walled Lake Central has ever went in the playoffs. Their playoffs record stands at 3-4. Now back up to your announcers with your second quarter action.
So we're here to start the second quarter. We're scoreless. What do you think about the first quarter, Jim?
Defense was on the field too long.
Yeah, they're still out there.
And the only way that we can stop that is have the offense without scoring. Our offense has got to score.
Got to make some plays.
Got to make some plays.
I'm thinking you don't want to get behind much in a game like this because they can possess the ball so much they shorten the game tremendously. So
reminds you of Hazlitt.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Same color uniform, same offense.
Just a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger. Okay, first quarter stats. Total offense has our Walled Lake 57, Davison 37. Rushing, Walled Lake 40, Davison 11. Passing, Walled Lake 17, Davison 26.
Right, here we go.
They had 5 first downs in that opening quarter. Davison 1.
Up the middle.
Nice tackle on the bottom. Dankins on the tackle. As long as they're going straight up to center, you'll find Dankins will be at the bottom.
I think you're probably in 4-down territory.
3rd down and 5.
This is a big play here.
Big
if you
play.
stuff them here, you make the coaches make a decision.
Not much decision. You punt away. And why I say that is you play position football.
Yeah, field position. We shall see in a moment. Got to get a stop first.
You got to get a stop.
I anticipate him going to the wide side of the field here. Nope, we're going short side.
Short right up in the middle.
First down.
First down.
Oh, no, they got him marked short.
They got
Right
him
on the
marked
40.
short. So it's going to be 4th down and a foot.
He's going.
Now you go for it. Well, yeah, when you got a foot.
Yeah, they're going for it.
With this offense, you got to figure.
Quarterback's still on the field.
I can get a foot.
All I got to do is just got to fall forward.
Foot.
If he doesn't get the foot, it's a big momentum change, but.
Yeah, but you got to go for it. And the thing about it is, with trying to stop that foot, sometimes you give up 15 to 20, maybe a touchdown. See what he decides.
I'm sure Blaze has got everybody and their brother coming here.
We got to delay a game. You believe that?
Oh my gosh.
You believe in miracles? A delay of game.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe the coach couldn't have got a timeout there. Oh, what terrible time management on the field there. Now you may see a punt.
They might have been waiting to see him start to count from the
back.
From the back.
Could have been.
And so it marks.
And now we're punting. Now they're punting the ball.
Oh
wow, is that a huge penalty?
The coach has got to be kicking himself.
Oh.
Because he stood and talked with the quarterback.
Oh, that's just.
If you're going to do that, you call a timeout.
That's just unforgivable by coach. He's yelling at the official. Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to see a punt. Mr. Wilson.
Now we got a 15-yard penalty on the coach.
Oh, for lipping off.
For lipping off. Yeah, I just threw it.
He's going to get another one if he doesn't get off the field. We saw this last week against Oxford with a player.
And that might be an assistant coach.
No, that was the head coach. He was right in the guy's ear.
Is that the guy with the white shorts?
Oh, he's got a sideline warning is all.
Okay.
Sideline warning. The next one is a 15-yard penalty. There's a 5.
But it was from the assistant coach. It wasn't the head coach. It was the assistant at the.
Yeah, there can only be one of those guys on the turf.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't the head coach. I'll guarantee you that.
I thought it was an unsportsmanlike. He looked like he was right in his ear there.
There was a guy in his ear, but it wasn't the head coach.
Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away!
Hit him! It hit him! It hit him!
Jeez.
Davison takes over on the 10-yard line.
The receiver's got to yell at the blocker when the ball is down like that. That almost hits Saldana right in the middle of the back.
So Davison takes over 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Well, we got to get some first downs.
Well,
we got to get that defense some air.
That was close. That was close. Well, there's lightning in a bottle. You just gotta.
We just got to make 1 or 2 plays and get this thing going a little bit here. We're going with the wind now. Yeah, just turn back to the northeast again, Jim.
Okay, they're in a 4-3.
Kirksey's in the backfield.
5-2. They've gone to a 4-3. 4-3.
Ooh, wow.
Well, we've seen enough of those too.
Oh, Cowan might get her. Yeah, we got a first down there. Just short.
I think he's got
right
a
on the
first
line
down.
there. It looks like it's going to be very close.
Depends on the spot.
This guy's got him marked on this sideline. Looks like he's over the line, which would be a first down. And it is a first down.
First down. So second first down for Davison.
I'm not sure that was the design play. I think the snap was high and Jared had to take off because the runner was already past him.
The ball was
that creates another another blocker.
Well, they practice those bad snaps, not the bad snap, but the retrieving of the bad snap.
Little broken play, but that worked out nicely. Best running play of the night.
1st and 10 from the spread.
This is Kirksey.
Kirksey
falls forward for a couple.
And he picks up to give him 3 yards, make it 2nd down and 7. Yeah, he wasn't down.
Richard just kind of fell in the pile and then kept the legs churning forward.
Kept the legs moving and just kept moving forward. Oh, it's hard to run against these guys. They are tough.
You got to complete a couple of passes. That would help just a little bit to open things up.
Hazlitt was the same way. They just played tough defense inside. They're used to.
Here's Stevens. Wow, another high snap. Another broken play.
Another broken play.
Hang on to it, Jared. Oh, there's a late hit.
But he might have a first down. It's going to be close.
That'll make just marked just short, Jim. Yeah, he's got him a half-yard back, maybe.
So let's make it
3rd and very short.
3rd and a half a foot.
Oh, they're going to measure. Oh, get a new ball. Wants a new ball.
Okay.
I did too. Thought he was looking for a measurement, but he was just looking for a ball. Usually that comes
So
from
here
the,
we go. Third and a foot.
The umpire usually does that.
Or
Arthie.
third and 37 centimeters.
Got 8:19 left in the second quarter. There is no score in this football game.
And from
Cowan
the
under
spread,
center.
Cowan under center.
Sneak.
We've got out of the.
Sneak. It is. And woo. There's a mark. This guy's got him across the 30. That's going to be very close.
Well,
Oh, they marked. Ooh, they marked him back. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it.
I don't think he did either. I'm not saying that was a generous. That was not a generous
No,
spot.
it wasn't, especially where, how he put the ball down. Hard telling. The official stakes are on the far side of the field. Looks like Cal Beamer on the important one there. That's the one we want Cal to make sure there's one less link in the chain there. It's going to be very close.
It's
First down.
first down. Oh my.
Boy,
goodness.
by the length of the tip of the football.
Well, it was close.
Sure was.
Whoa. Well, there's another first down.
That's good. That's good. And another couple minutes of breath for the defense.
I keep thinking we got to throw
How about
the
a
ball.
how
We
about a
haven't-
nice long sustained drive and stick one in? We haven't seen many of those all year either. Usually 2 or 3, 4 or 5 plays.
And we have Richard Kirksey in the backfield with
Boy,
Jerry
they're up in the
Poundon,
box.
and
They're just
we've got-
daring it to throw the ball here.
We're going this way though.
Kirksey on
We've
the
seen
big
this play
sweep.
before,
Get a block. Didn't quite get a block on the corner.
but give him 6. Give him 6.
That was a good play call there because everyone was up the box. If he
That's-
breaks that crease, he's
That's
gone.
the one we
Yeah.
had saw at the last game
Against
of the
Rochester,
season.
Rochester Adams. too.
Rochester Adams is where we saw it.
Yeah. Down near
We
the goal
brought
line.
the trips in and brought them on the side and run that side, and it's like a jumbo formation. So it's 7:25 to go in the half. It is 2nd and 5. Let's call it 5. Picked up 5.5. Let's call it 5. Make it 2nd and 5.
Boy, they're daring us to throw it, Jim.
Yes, they are.
Here it is. Right across. Oh,
And it's blocked at the line. He was.
he had him too. He had
him
Garrett
too on the-
Stevens
on
on
the
a little
slant.
post, in a skinny post they call that, and
And he had him.
defensive end just came unabashed right into Jared's face. Sure is. Send the corner.
So it's 7:06, and the clock is stopped because of the incompletion.
Good play call there. Just
Yeah.
great defense by the guy getting in there. That was going to be a big play.
And it
Quality team.
was.
Quality defense there we're seeing. Third down.
2 quality teams out here. There aren't any of the other.
Nobody left. It's
Nobody
not.
left.
Trying it again. We're going the other way. Cowan short. We're gonna have to.
He's
punt
going to
the
be
ball.
2 yards
Whoa!
short.
What was that? Did you see that punch? He punched him.
He punched the quarterback.
Wow! How can there not be a flag on that?
Yeah, they didn't see it, obviously.
What is he looking at?
So it's 6:47 and counting. Davison is going to be punting the ball on 4th and 2.
Wow! The quarterback was just flat out punched right there
A
on
lot
the
of peop-
ground.
A lot of people saw it because the whole stands went crazy.
Wow. Davison's going to call a timeout here. Not exactly sure why. He can't possibly be thinking about going for it.
I think he's thinking about it. I think they're going to go for it.
Oh, man, this is a huge gamble. He's looking at it. He wants to see how far it is. He's got about, well, that's 3. It's a good long 2 or a 3
It's
there, Jim.
it's a long 2. I think they're going to go for it.
Wow. Call him the gambler.
Well,
Or is it just going to try and draw him off sides?
that might be. Now you might find them.
Last play was pretty interesting, though.
Yeah.
Not sure exactly what the line judge was looking at. He was only like 5 yards away from it.
They're taking away the quick hitter. As far as the pass, they're saying you got to throw it, you got to throw it deep.
We had Garrett Stevens ran the same pattern again, and he was just as wide open as he was on the
We're
play
going for
before.
it, but we're going on the long count. We're going to try and draw them off.
He's going under center. Cardinals, 4 and 3.
He's going under center.
Rich are going to power one straight ahead. Now Walled Lake's going to call a timeout.
Walled Lake decides, you know what? They're going to go on a long count. We better talk to our guys.
It's all right. Those timeouts are up there to be hoarded. Each team has used one. We got 6.5 minutes left in the first half, and there is no score.
I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Channel 12 camera. What's the deal? Channel 12 camera.
Oh, man.
It's a TV cameraman.
Yeah. Okay.
Channel 12. That's Channel 12? That's Channel 12. Oh, it's a camera.
Okay, here we go. It is 4th down and 2.
Kirksey. It's going to be Kirksey. No, long count. That's all
Long
he's trying
count.
to- He's lineman eligible there. I think they confused the officials. He was tackle
He came
eligible.
up too quick. That's what they're going to call. They're going
He's
to call an
tack-
illegal
he's
procedure.
tackle eligible.
They're going to call an illegal procedure because he came up too quick.
Let's see. I think they're going to pull the flag back.
Like
He's
I
tackle
said,
eligible.
doesn't make any difference. He came up too quick to pull him off, which is the same thing that they did, but this time they're going to call it against us.
Now we're getting a sideline warning. Sideline warning, one on each
Because
side.
that's the same thing that they did, but they didn't call it. They didn't catch it before they caught it this time. The man cannot come up as quickly as he did, because the intent is to draw them off sides. He can do it, but he has to come up in a more even and slower manner. I know it may be the same.
I'm not sure,
speed, but
Jim, in that play there, I know in the good old days, you had to actually report. Do you report anymore?
No, you don't have to. Well, I don't know. Numbering wise,
Well, we'll see a punt now for sure.
yes.
All of that for a procedure penalty. Let's get some players on the field and get the ball away, guys. Let's go.
He did that his first couple of years when he was a coach with us. He did do that.
He's Coach Putnam is informing the referee of his interpretation of the rules. Little trickery. All it means is we're going to punt the ball. We got the guy a little deeper now to those first two boomers.
Another one kicks it away from them, though,
It's a good kick. Get on it.
and they're going to take over at their own 39-yard line, 1st and 10 with 6:20 left to go in the half.
Sanchez downs the
And
ball.
the main thing, it's 0-0 on the score.
Pressure back on the defense. This is going to be a really, really tight game, Jim.
On their sideline like he owns the field. Look at that. Yeah. Who's that knucklehead? I mean, I'm sorry. He doesn't own the field.
Okay, 1st and 10. Split right out of the wing tee.
This is that new guy.
Second back through.
Oh, make the tackle. Wow.
And he did. Number 11, that's Zeller.
Well, did you see how close?
Oh, he was.
Missed
Zeller
that tackle.
stepped up.
He goes
exactly
all the
what he
way.
had to do.
There's nobody behind Michael on that one.
No, nobody. Give him 3 yards. Make it 2nd down and 7. Those guys have to make tackles tonight. Boy, you can't afford any mistakes here. Well, the defense had a little bit of time there. Offense had a couple.
Yes. Yeah, they
had
got a good.
three
They
full
got a
series.
good long breather, right, especially with all the timeouts and everything else. That went on.
Although a few of them go both ways, they're used to it.
Nice tackle. Oh,
Nice
second
tackle
guy.
by number. Let me see who it is. It's number
Stevens.
5. Stevens on the tackle. So it's going to make it 3rd down and 4.
Good read by the quarterback there.
Or 3rd down and let's make it 3rd down at 4.
His initial guy was hit as soon as he touched the ball, and he pulled the ball back out and headed up the field himself.
Now, you didn't see him pull that guy.
No, I didn't,
You
because
thought
I
he had it. You
I
thought
thought
he
the
handed it
tackle
off.
was in the backfield.
Yeah, now in the eagle eyes up here, I saw that the quarterback kept it.
I hate this wing tee.
So does everybody else except the team that's running it.
That's right. 3rd and 4.
Okay. Big play right
Timeout,
here.
Walled
3rd
Lake.
down and 4.
Timeout, Walled Lake.
They realized with 4:52 left to go, they realized it was a big play too. They saw something they didn't like.
Blaze done
Well,
a pretty good job of
yes,
scouting
he
this
has.
offense. You see, we're moving into some different sets there as they come to the line of scrimmage, which kind of screws up the quarterback.
Screws up. It's meant to screw up the blocking is what it's meant. So with 4:52 left to go, nothing score. It is a 3rd down and 4 for Walled Lake Central. The Vikings from their own 46-yard line. Boy, it's been an exciting game so far. Not a lot of scoring. Not a lot of scoring.
Exciting game if you like
but
running.
Yeah.
We haven't seen but
3 or
4 passes total in the game. We're not used to seeing that.
No. We're seeing us putting the ball up usually.
Looks like the rain's, what is it, 7:45? The rain is starting to pick up just a bit here.
So this is a big play right here.
Wind's really howling. Straight in from the east now.
And it's going to switch to the northeast by the second half.
If you saw tonight's weather forecast, snow to the north. Lots of it.
And snow tomorrow morning when you wake up.
Different set here. Offset.
Offset.
It's going wide. Got the coverage. Nice
Oh,
play.
nice
Garrett
job,
Stevens,
Garrett Stevens.
number 5.
Loss of 2.
Punt for Walled Lake Central.
4:42 left.
Going to get another chance with the ball before halftime. Boy, it'd be huge if we could get a score before half. Just be huge if we could find a score. I don't think there's going to be a ton of scores.
No, not tonight. These are 2 very fine defensive ball clubs. They better get somebody on that wide out there. Okay, there goes Garrett out. Shoot, I'm talking like a coach.
Easy, Jim. Oh,
Ooh,
just about
just
got that.
missed
Aaron
it.
Bedore just almost got to the ball. Stay away from it.
And so Davison will take over 1st and 10 from their own 15. We've got to step up and catch the ball.
Yeah, you either step up and catch it right away or you just let it roll. You can't
Because
come
if
up
he catches,
from
he's
between.
at the 30 instead of the 15.
4 minutes exactly left in the first half, Jim.
So with 4 minutes left to go and the score is knotted at 0-all, Davison's going to take over 1st and 10. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Waldron Way, Jim Waldron, Pontiac Buick GMC.
Well, you don't want to do anything stupid here either, Jim. At this
No,
point of the game on this
not
end
down,
of the field.
not down this deep.
This is Cowan.
This
Oh,
is
he
the
tripped.
counter.
Trip down.
Ooh, number 63 there for Davison. Boy, he gave him a hit.
Casey Clark.
Can't believe that's Casey out there.
This is 60, not 63.
It must be 60.
67.
67. That's Ryan Renberger on the block.
Boy, you need to find at least one first down here, Jim.
Yes.
Get a chance to punt from your goal line. You want to get that pushed out some. It's a throw. Got the slant. It's going outside of Wilson. Nice catch. Oh, he dropped it.
No, he said he didn't get it.
Yeah, bounced.
So it would have been a first down, but now it makes it 3rd down and 9.
Man, it was wide open, too.
All he had to do was just get it there.
It's a long throw.
That's a long throw on the diagonal.
35-yard throw out to that sideline from where he was at.
Now it's 3rd down. They'll be coming.
How about a nice little drag? Something across the middle.
Got to make sure you're under the linebackers, though.
Yes, you do.
They got everybody up tight. And they got your free safety sitting out here in the center.
Daring us to run it now.
Yeah.
Nothing. Everybody's home. Nobody's open. Oh, he's got one here. Oh, he's out of bounds.
Oh, he threw it out of bounds, and then he didn't catch it
He
anyway.
was wide open there,
Trying
too.
to keep his feet in bounds.
Yep, the wind's coming from the east, and it just made that ball float right on out of bounds. So we're going to punt the ball. Walled Lake's going to get another chance.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, the wind's coming right at us.
The wind brought that baby right out of bounds on him because he lofted it because the guy was so wide open. Stevens was so wide open, he came open that.
Garrett tried to do the NFL toe job there, but he was already way out of bounds. Plus, never got to the ball anyway. Now we need a big punt from Trevor. Good
nice
kick.
punt.
Get a little tail wagger. Where'd it go out of bounds, though? Whoa. There's a flag there. Yeah, there's a flag from behind. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. He's marking the ball for the guy that went out of bounds. But there's going to be a 15-yard marked off against Walled Lake here. Block, or 5. Block from behind, I think he's going to call. Oh, personal
foul. 15.
Yeah, he popped Zeller right here on the sideline. Missed the one earlier on the quarterback. That's the one I wish they would have got.
So now.
That's going to change field position a bit. Where are we at? Where's the ball initially spotted?
Well, that's
he's
a
at
good
the.
question.
It looks like he's here on the sideline on the 47, and go back 15 from there. So the 30. They're going to have 1st and 10 from the 32.
Well, that helps. 3:02 left to go in the first half.
That may
tied up 0-0.
Unless there's a big run.
37-yard line.
You might end up right here at 0-0, Jim. I'm sure they'd be pleased going in 0-0 at half.
I think so.
I don't think we'd be real pleased with it, but I'm sure they are.
Well, we haven't been held scoreless in the first half all season. We haven't been held scoreless in the first quarter many times.
You just want to make sure you make solid tackles right here. Let that clock run itself out. Quarterback's going to throw it.
Right there.
He's got an out. Missed the ball. Bounced. Ball hit the ground.
Boy, he's arguing that call, and it was obvious it hit the ground.
Referee was right on top of that one. Standing right there. So 2nd and 10. That kind of surprised me.
Well,
I almost thought they were
it's
just
time.
Well,
it's time. 2:57, 3 minutes, and they got to go 70 yards.
I would think the coach
they
doesn't
know
want to
that
throw
they
a pick though.
Well, it's a pretty safe pass. That's that one with
10-yard out, just a little 10-yard,
yeah.
7-yard out.
And you got two guys out there, one to block and one to catch it. As soon as he does catch it, the other one blocks.
See the tailback here. Nope, another throw. It's out in the flat. It's going out to the flat. Yes, pick. Garrett Stevens.
Picks it off.
I just don't understand that.
So Davison takes over at the 43-yard line with 2:51 left to go in the first half.
Passing is not your forte. Why do you do that? We'll take it, but
well, you know, they haven't been successful running the ball.
That's true
on
too.
us.
That's true too.
They haven't been consistently successful.
Well, we got to find.
And you got 70 yards to go, so you figure let's open it up a little bit.
There's a lot of time left. There's 2:51 left here in the first half. This is the first time we've been in their territory outside of the turnover, right?
That's correct. No, we were in there one other time. We were into the 40-yard line.
That's true. Yeah, right here.
So now it's 1st and 10, 2:51 left to go in the half.
It's a reverse. Zeller. He's got guy to beat, though. Yep. Yeah. Oh, we got a flag behind. That's going to be a hold from where that came from.
A hold on the opposite side of the field, though?
Mm-hmm. There it is.
That's what it was. Why would somebody
came from
hold,
the side judge, 20 yards behind the play. It wasn't
why
a smart
would
penalty.
Somebody hold on that side? I know you're trying to help them out, but you don't hold behind the ball.
Boy. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back at the moment.
Okay, so that's going to make it 1st down and 18. And that definitely says we're going to be throwing the ball.
You're going to have to complete some passes somewhere.
You got to complete passes sooner or later. Well, we got 2:43.
With this
and it's tough to throw into
well,
this
in this
wind
kind of wind conditions,
because the wind's out of the.
We've got to change our thought
although the wind's
process.
starting to come out of the north a little bit more, north and east.
Might have to throw the ball a little shorter instead of so long.
Trouble is, the long ones are what they're giving you.
That makes sense. I mean, that's what they should be doing. Here we go across the middle. Kuzno. Nope.
Stevens
It's
He gets back to the original line of
Yep,
scrimmage,
so
so
it'll
it's
be-
going to be 2nd down and 10.
clock will continue to run because he didn't get out of bounds there. With 2:18 left in the first half.
And that's just a straight drag pattern. So 2:10 and counting. 2nd and 10. Boy, you'd like to score one right here in the last 2 minutes of the half.
Oh, that'd be
Go in 7-0.
huge. Just be huge to get some points on the board. This is the jet.
Zeller.
Got to get up the field, Mike. There we go. Get a block. First down and out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, but not before he picks up a first down.
Looks
Give
like
him
he's
about 13 yards. Nice run.
Right on the 30, right on the 30. It looks like, Jim.
So with 1:41 left to go in the half, Davison
29-yard line.
At the Vikings 29-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Davison has 2 timeouts left.
That's a pretty conservative call, though, but it worked.
Got a nice block out on the corner here.
Yes, they did.
Mike made a nice cut up.
I didn't think he was going to get to it. They
I
kept
know.
waiting for him to cut it up, and he didn't, and went right around the end.
Boy, looks like we
Okay,
got
from the spread,
skinny posts open again if they go there. Is Kirksey up the
Kirksey
middle?
straight ahead. He's going to
Davis.
get down. We might be going for a field goal.
Davison going to use timeout here. Got to use timeout.
1:32 and counting. It is 2nd down and 4.
Davison calls timeout here. 1 left.
With 1:29 left to go, Davison calls the 2nd timeout. Well, you might be thinking about field goal. It'd be a long one right now. You're looking at about a 43, 44 yard. You need another 10 or 15.
Need another good first down. They are giving you a few things with the pass defense, but Jared's going to have a little protection. Got a little room out here on the edges, but it's not going to be over the middle. There's a safety sitting down in the middle.
Yep. Seam pattern, possibly.
Seam, yes,
From the split.
Seam or a little post back to the flag, something like that. Trouble is the wind's blowing deep to that corner too, Jim. This is back a little bit. Wind doesn't affect Jared's arm too much. He's a pretty strong thrower.
Mm-hmm.
Team that scores first in this game
Could win the ball
could
game.
win the ball game because there may not be many scores.
Okay, from the spread. And you got Wilson and Zeller to the wide side of the field. That's
Stevens and Cousineau to the short side.
They got single coverage over there on him.
It's going across the middle. Going across the middle. Got Zeller. Down at the
He's out
6.
at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal from the 6 with 1:21 left to go. Nice
That was a
play.
very nice throw there.
Nice throw. Hit Zeller right on the
right
numbers.
in the movement. Never slowed down.
Maybe at the
7
7-yard line.
7-yard line, yep.
Well, we still got time to score. 1:21.
1 timeout left, so if you have running plays, we have to be careful here. Exchanging of the balls is taking a little time tonight. Kirksey's in the backfield with Cowan. This is Kirksey. No, it's Cowan.
Cowan.
Bounce the corner. He's going to get it down to the 1.
Down to the 1. So with 1:14 left to go on counting,
Now the
Davison's
clock
at
is
the
running, and that's
1-yard
okay.
line.
Let the clock run
1st
now.
and goal from the 1.
Let
Nice
that clock
job.
run.
Nice job that time by Jared Cowan. That was a little counteraction.
Yeah, he avoided the first tackler. Boy, this would be a huge score here. Get one in. Kirksey. Over the top, he's in. That ball's over the goal line, yeah.
And he is. So with 43 seconds left to go, Davison goes up 6-0 with the extra point ensuing.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a big score,
my
Jim.
goodness. That's
Especially
a big score to score here.
right at the end of the half.
And like you said, they threw the ball. And the one thing that could happen was the intercept. And sure enough, they paid for it.
It's just not their modus operandi, but
Well, they thought they had to
You gotta
pass the
do what
ball
you
at
gotta
that
do,
point
right?
in order to move the ball.
well, this is a big extra point here.
Big extra point. Every point
Every
big
point's going to
this
be huge.
tonight.
That's right. This is McMurray. Cowan to hold. Good snap.
And it's up.
Oh, hit the upright and did not go through.
Did not go
Hit the
through.
left
6.
upright and came back. Wow.
So Mr. Automatic didn't get it tonight.
Little hooker there. So we got 43.4 left in the first half, but Davison gets the first score.
That ball came off knuckled right from the get-go.
Sure did.
Well, too bad the wind wasn't blowing a little harder. It would have blown it right through.
He caught it score enough that it came back.
So now with 43.4 seconds left to go, Davison up 6-0. They'll be kicking off.
Stick around at halftime. You see the band's performance, and we'll have a halftime sideline report from Melissa Harris. And the Palms.
Oh, my goodness. You know, I swear it's easier sitting at home.
Remember now, too, as the first half comes to an end here, Walled Lake will have the ball to open the second half.
Oh, and don't leave your spot there too long, people.
This is going to be a barn burner in the second half.
A conflagration.
Conflagration, okay.
A barn burner. Oh.
Sounds like a Pentecostal term there.
Okay.
All right, Luke got the wind at his, pretty much at his back here.
Yep.
Boom it down to the end zone if that's what we choose to do here.
I say we're going to squib this ball because we don't want to run back.
Waiting for a whistle. There we go.
And he does. He squibs it right down. Picked up by...
Make the tackle.
Oh,
get on it. Get on it. Oh, he's down on. Oh, don't hit him. Don't hit him.
Nice job by number 2 there.
It's our man, Curtis Thorsby.
Curtis Thorsby, make sure he jumped over the top and didn't hit him when he's down. So at 36.5 seconds left to go in the half, Davison up 6-0. The Vikings of Walled Lake Central take over.
I don't think you're going to see a Walled Lake pass.
I don't think so either. But you may see, well, you might see a trick play. Nah,
Halfback
no,
pass?
they'll hold on to the
They do
trick play
anything?
for the second half.
Yeah, there's no sense.
They won't show it now.
We'll see.
Although you might show the trick play now, and what you do is that takes the whole half for the other team to figure out exactly how they're going to work against it.
I think we're going to see a run. We're going to see the tailback with the ball in his hands.
Okay, this is a mini spread is what it is.
We're going every which way.
2
Yeah, we got
men.
Yeah.
They almost ran into each other.
Three officials had the
Quarterback's
flags.
going, I don't think one of them was supposed to move.
You've seen synchronized swimming.
Yeah.
That was synchronized flag throwing there.
Well, it was pretty obvious. Only one guy can be in motion at a time.
Both line judges and the referee all had the flags in the air at the same time.
You know, that has to be kind of demoralizing. You've played real good in the first half, and then you give up a touchdown with 43 seconds left to go.
But you know it's just one score.
Yeah, it's
At
just
this
one
point,
score.
it's
That's right.
Just so much game left. And you missed an extra point, so the door is open. Just figure you got to get it in. Been very impressed so far with our defense's play. Also Walled Lakes.
And Walled Lake's defense
we
has
only
just
just opened up
been
the
super.
can opener just a little bit there at the end of the half.
And we got it off our defense as we got field
It's true.
position off our defense.
Boy, remember that delay of game call, Jim.
Oh, my goodness, yes, at the 40-yard line.
Now we'll see the tailback, maybe. Yes, it is.
Yep.
That's
Tackle
gonna do
by...
it. Walled Lake choosing to call timeout. They have one left, and they're not choosing to use it. That will be...
Yeah.
That will probably be the last play of the half.
Max Ellard, and he had a little help out there, too, from Adam McMurray. Adam McMurray slowed him up, and Ellard finished him off. That should be the last.
That is going to be your half. We got 15 seconds left.
And, hey, you got about 15 minutes to enjoy the band or do whatever you got to do, and we'll get back with you in about 15 minutes.
Sideline first with Melissa Harris, and it looks like she has our new Cardinal mascot. Go ahead, Melissa.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Davison's Dan Ferguson, who is wearing a brand new Cardinal suit for this year. This is the third Cardinal suit in Davison history. Marilyn Slazak made the very first one in 1973. She was the wife of the former principal, Robert Slazak. Sources say that the first Cardinal was Stan Siebold, who is the uncle of number 5, Garrett Stevens. The second suit was purchased only 5 years ago, but because of its extensive use, needed to be replaced. This suit was donated by members of the community along with some small businesses. Now, how does it feel to be the Cardinal all football season?
It feels pretty good. It just needs more crowd participation into me right now.
You know, what does it take? Like, how goofy do you have to be in order to be the school's mascot?
Well, you gotta be really goofy just to be the Cardinal, and you have to have more school spirit than anyone in the school right now.
And, you know, what is your favorite part about being this Cardinal?
Being friends with all the football players and having fun with the crowd when they're cheering me down.
Well, thank you very much, and we also thank all the members and the small businesses in the community. Now back up to your announcers and to your halftime entertainment.
Cardinal Marching Band are Andy Bristol and Lori Westerby. Drum major is your band ready. Coach Mike Laker again with the 2006 Davison Cardinal Marching Band.
Okay, and we're back. There's 2:49 left to go on the clock before the second half. We've got a few stats from the first half. The main stat is that Davison is up 6-0 over Walled Lake Central Vikings. Total offense, on 21 plays, Walled Lake had 74 yards. On 28 plays, Davison had 114 yards. That's 3.5 yards per play for Walled Lake and 4.1 for Davison. Rushing yardage, Walled Lake ran the ball 18 times for 57 yards. Davison 17 times for 62. Passing, Walled Lake was 1 completion on 3 plays with 1 interception for 17 yards. Davison was 4 for 11 with 1 interception and 52 yards. As far as the turnovers, they each had an intercept, and Walled Lake had a fumble. First downs, Walled Lake had 5 in the first quarter, none in the second quarter. Davison had 1 in the first quarter and 5 in the second. Rushing, Walled Lake 3, passing 1, and penalty 1. Davison 4 rushing and 2 by passing. Penalties, Walled Lake was 4 for 28 yards. One of those, the killer, was the delay of game, and Davison was 4 for 34 yards. Time of possession, almost exactly equal, 12:06 for Walled Lake, 11:54 for Davison. But the biggest stat of all, of course, is the score right now, 6-0 Davison over Walled Lake Central. Good, well-played first half.
Walled Lake will have the ball
First.
as we come out of the halftime break here. Walled Lake coach checking on which way they're going to be going with the ball. Looks like they'll have the win in the third, and we'll have it in the fourth, Jim.
Well, that had to be our choice.
That makes sense. It'll be the right
Yep.
choice, don't you think, Jim?
Yeah.
You want to, in case you're in a position where
You
you've got
want to be able to throw the ball if you have to, when you get down to the crunch time.
So hang on. Will this be the last half of the 2006 season, or will we move on?
Well, no matter what we do, this has been a magical season, and I hope all of you have enjoyed it as much as I have. And the last thing I want to do is have it end tonight.
Kids have really represented the school system well.
And our whole community has come together over Davison football this year.
Quite the buzz right now.
Yeah, it's been that way for 5 years now. You start figuring we've had 5 Big 9 titles in the last 5 years, and the program has fared very, very well.
All right.
Some great coaching and a great bunch of kids here.
Well, actually, we're going to have the wind at our back to start the third. We're going to be kicking from the north to the south.
Well, I was wondering, usually you want the wind at your back when you're doing the kicking, because you make sure that you know what they're going to have at first, and they've got to go into the wind. But some coaches like to make sure that they got the wind in the fourth quarter.
Tight game. I think I might want the wind in the fourth, but doesn't much matter. Got to play both ends of the field, and we got 24 minutes of football left, Jim. At least 24 minutes of football.
Well, we're ready to kick it off here. They're setting the ball. So get to your seat and pull up your blanket and get that legs up on the ottoman, or pull up the handle and get that lazy boy in the rest position and get back and ready to relax and enjoy the varsity game tonight. And here we go.
Another squibber.
Another squibber right at his feet. Takes over at the 15.
Going wide. Oh, slipped down
Slips
again.
down at the 26-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Walled Lake from their own 26. It's a nice move on his part, except for he forgot to take his.
You can see a big chunk of turf came up right
turf
there.
came up. We got spots where it's coming up.
You're going to.
And boy,
Just like
after
with
the
all the
rain
rain we
tonight,
had.
it's going to get even worse. Okay.
Well, halftime is the time to make offense.
Well, they're not in the.
Not in the
no,
full house.
they're in.
Spread.
They're in the spread.
No running back.
No running back. This is 5 backs with a man going in motion.
Going around the corner, and a nice stop there.
Oh, but he's
Number 9, Kirksey.
He's going to lose 5.
And number 10, Jarvie on that stop.
They were going to overpower us outside.
Interesting.
That's
This is
that's
good.
a,
Coaches
that's,
are trying to make adjustments and make things look different. time's
And
dwindling
somebody
away.
had the quarterback. Did you notice that?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So he's got to know that the counter isn't there either.
So he lost 4.
So it makes it 2nd and 14. First play of the second half. I'm surprised they got a. Well, they're back in it now. Here's the wing tee.
Coming around this end. Everybody's home. Ooh, missed the first tackle though.
Buddy, nice run.
Only gets 4.
Gets 4, gets back to the line of scrimmage, makes it 3rd and 10.
This is good. You want them in 3rd and long.
They've shown that they can make 3rd and long, though.
With the run.
Yeah. That was a nice run there. Looked like he had him bottled up, and he cut back
Nice
up
cut.
inside.
Yep.
Boy, they switch a lot of linemen.
Sure do. They run players in and out.
They must use different plays or different players for different plays. This might be a pass play, and you might see different players come in
Different
for pass.
different tailback. And you got 2 wide receivers in
You
that.
got a different lineman in there, 2 different linemen.
Left guard. Oh, we got movement all over.
And they called it, and it was a pass play, and that's exactly. You see the back coming out of the backfield. He was the guy that was going to get the ball.
Yep.
And he was
That
free.
Remember earlier, the fullback came up through the middle,
Mm-hmm.
caught the ball on the bobble.
That time they had the halfback going out into the flat, and he was free.
I think we have a procedure here, although I saw a Davison person move too. Yeah, procedure.
Well, the left tackle came out of his
Stood up.
stance early. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 15. Make that the 16. 3rd and 16.
It's interesting. They even switch centers. It's very unusual.
Must be different pass blocking. Well, you know, they're going to be throwing the ball.
You would think.
They're going to be throwing the ball. That's why they got these guys in
Straight
there.
drop back. Blitz is on, and down he goes.
Down he goes. Got forced by number 9. That's Richard Kirksey. But not before he loses another. Oh, God, he lost another 6.
It's nice to see him
So
out
it's
there
going
on
to be
defense.
4th and 22. This is not what they wanted to have happen.
So they're going to kick the ball into the wind here.
It's good to see Richard back playing. They got him at nose because they want his speed to disrupt everything.
He was hurting that Hazlitt game late in the season. Wilson and Zeller are deep. Really deep, actually.
Good punt away.
Fair catch. Nope. Wilson.
You got the wall.
Got a little
There's the wall.
room.
There he
got a
goes.
little room. Block right there. He's in. He's in.
Touchdown.
Davison.
Well, that's the way to start off the second half with 9:11 to go in the 3rd quarter. 53-yard touchdown run on the punt. Nice job. Got a great bounce. He didn't catch it in the air. That gave him just enough time to bounce straight up into his arms, and then the wall. Nobody touched him until he got to the 4-yard line.
Davis is going to go 2 here, Jim.
Yes, I would think.
We've had a lot of success on punts and kickoffs this year.
Well, they've spent time. You've noticed the walls. It's great.
Yeah, it was there. There
You have to.
were at least 6 players along
Yeah.
the sideline.
And that's an art in itself, and that's something they work on in practice every day. There's
Lot of-
about 15 minutes of practice time is set up for special teams.
All right, full. Nope. Just Olds back there with Cowan. It's going to be a slant to Stevens. Yeah, it looks like he's got single coverage out here. It is a slant. There it is. Easy one. That's easy.
Pitch and catch.
Defender,
14-0
just like
for
we saw a
Davison.
few weeks ago, the
Yeah.
defender is standing straight up. You just can't do that. You got to make them throw to the flag instead of.
Make him throw it over the shoulder instead of inside.
So we're
And
back
no
to
help.
a 14-0 lead. Great start of the second half for Davis.
Great start for the second half with 9:11 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Davison goes up 14-0. Boy, now this
You want to stop them again.
forces them
You go one
out of
more-
their vaunted running attack too. If you get down 14 points.
You go right out there and you keep the pressure on defensively and stop them again and make them give up that ball. No life. Can't give them any life.
But Davison must have done something at halftime because they came out and they made them lose 12 yards.
So we'll see Luke McMurray again here on the kickoff.
So 9:11 left to go. Davison up 14-0, and Davison Luke McMurray will be kicking off for Davison. Been squibbing it all night down there, getting good results from it.
What's this Poocher this
Poocher.
time? Up and over. That's a nice play there.
Ooh, he didn't get a good bounce.
Oh, we got to make the tackle. Nice job
tackle
by
right
Max Ellard.
Max Ellard luckily saved one. They got it up to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 40. They mark it at the 39. I'm sorry. So that was that. They got a good bounce that time.
Yeah.
Not Davison,
ball
but
didn't
Walled
scoot
Lake.
along the turf. It came straight up on a one hop.
That pooch doesn't work always.
The kind you like when you're playing shortstop.
No matter where you're playing, you like that good hops.
Oh, different. Look at the big tailback into the game. He's not been in there yet. He's gonna blast that ball straight ahead. There he is.
They're going to play power football.
Quarterback
Kept the
taken
ball.
down right at the line of scrimmage by Ellard again. Max Ellard is maybe up in the double digits on tackles now.
Oh, I'm sure he's played great the last few weeks. Well,
He's had a great
He's got a great season. He started about the 3rd game of the season. He started coming around, and he's gotten better and better and better. That's what happens when you work out with the weights in the off season.
Actually, they gave him a small gain, maybe half a yard.
So let's call it 2nd and 9.
Get the big guy. They're going to give that ball to that big guy. Oh, we got movement. No flag, though.
He didn't cross the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's going down again. Oh, they got a face mask.
No, they didn't.
Oh,
He
sure
just
looked like
around the helmet is what it was.
Boy, sure looked like you got him on the face there, but no flag.
As long as you don't grab the helmet, you're okay. So let's call it 3rd down
Might
and
have
10.
got up underneath the top, too, which is not a face masking penalty.
As long as you don't grasp the helmet.
So we got 3rd and 11. This is the position you want them in, throwing the ball, Jim. You just see they're not quite as comfortable with it.
No. 7:53 left to go in the 3rd quarter. You know that last 4 minutes, Davison scored 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what we're used to seeing.
That's what we're used to seeing.
Kids on the field imploring the fans to give them some love. Got a 3rd and long. We got man coverage. Oh, we got somebody in the middle.
So now he's going to throw it. He's got the
on
man
out. He's going on the out.
and he under.
So we're going to see a punt. Another 3 and out.
That's good.
That's what the doctor
That's
ordered.
good. Well, it's way early. Lots of time left to be played. But right now, Davison's come out the second half with more fire than Walled Lake Central.
Another score here, though, is going to make it very difficult.
Makes our defense even get higher and
very,
higher.
very difficult for a team that doesn't throw the ball well.
You
Thing
might
here, you
see-
stay away from the turnover and get that ball, and let's go again.
So deep is Zeller and Wilson.
It's a tail wagger.
And the ball is going to go dead at the 28-yard line of Davison. 1st and 10 for Davison with 7:14 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Davison up 14-0.
23.
Make that the 23-yard line.
We're kind of like the polls, plus or minus 5.
Yeah. And I agreed to that statement too. I agree with that statement. I'm sure glad the elections are over. We're back
Oh.
to civil
Yes.
trees on the tube again.
All right. Olds in the backfield with Cowan.
Okay, from the spread.
Quick pitch out here. This is Timmy.
Oh, this could be yards.
His face mask right there, too. The ball went out
But
of bounds.
not before he picked up 12 yards.
1st down for Davis.
At the 35-yard line.
Those stock blocks by those
Boy,
wide
you saw
receivers
some nice
are very,
blocking out there.
very important.
Some people might think they're being held, but as long as they're not grasping anything, their hands are inside the elbows. They're fine. Just don't grab a hold. That's a little Utah shuffle pass.
We got trips.
We
Good
got
trips.
We got the breakout trips to the wide side of the field. You got single coverage over here in Wilson. They're smart enough to bring in somebody over for help.
Oh, geez, get on the ball. Get on the ball. Still lose. Oh, boy.
God, it happened again. So the boy take over on the fumble at the 25-yard line.
Right when it looks like we're ready to drive the stake through the heart. Well, defense pressure now.
It doesn't get any easier. The old heartbreak kids are back. Cardiac kids.
Defense has played strong. I assume they will continue to play strong here. Back against the walls just a little bit.
Okay.
They got 4
With-
downs to make 10
with
here.
7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. They come out in the wing tee.
Oh, there was movement there.
Fullback.
Quarterback still has it. Down to the 20.
Down to the 25. Give him 5. 2nd and 5. Well, they had me fooled on that one. I thought he gave us a fullback.
Looks like they got him marked at the 21.
Make that the 21. I'm exactly 5 yards out all night.
It's a good positive down for them, though. They haven't had many.
Yes.
They've been going backwards.
Well, now all the turnovers are even. You can't turn the ball over in this game.
And we got points off one of their turnovers in the first half, right? The one that was right near the end of the first half.
Fullback.
Quarterback still has it. Nice play
job
by Adam McMurray.
Adam McMurray.
Way to stay home, Adam.
So it's 3rd down and 5.
Remember, they'll definitely go
They go for 4 now.
Go 4 down territory here. Got 2 more plays to make that last 5 yards. They must have gained a lot of yards last week down at St. Mary's, piling up those kinds of points. Hasn't happened so far tonight.
This isn't Orchard Lake St. Mary's defense.
Pass or a run? I would guess 2 more runs.
That's my guess is.
We're blitzing, going wide. He's got the ball in the first.
First
and
and
a whole
then
bunch
some.
more. Down to the 4.
Down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from the 5. They moved some people out that time. And we even blitzed into it. And they moved us out.
Looked like the old USC student body right on that one.
Well, they pull everybody. They pulled both guards. So that's the old Green Bay, or if you want to call it, Redskins used to run that.
Mark Riggins.
Yeah, for the old timers here.
John Riggins.
Yeah.
Single back.
Single back motion.
Oh,
Right in,
right into the blitz.
right into the blitz.
That
And
was
that's
Dinkins.
That's Dinkins. Dinkins right on the wheels. Loses 2, goes back to the 7-yard line. So it's 2nd and goal from the 7.
Yeah, they haven't had very much success up the middle.
And you got to go off tackle.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the same play we just saw to get them to the 5 right here. Yeah, they're back
Yes.
to the full backfield here.
Yep.
Oh no, it's offside.
No, they're not. Offset eye.
It's pass. Oh, we got flags early.
Yeah, they whistled the ball dead. We got a motion at the line of scrimmage, I think.
Ooh, that's a big penalty.
That's 5 yards. That takes it out to the 12, makes it 2nd down and goal from the 12.
Wow. Both teams have had a few.
I'll make it 11. Make it a 4-yard.
That must have been. Was that on the center? The way that play.
What happened was he didn't snap the ball.
Okay, everybody moved. back
That's
up.
why everybody moved and the ball didn't come up. And you didn't see anybody with anything because the ball never came up. So now it's 2nd and goal from the 11.
Put this guy in motion again. No.
Now they're going to pass.
Quick cut. Oh, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Right in front of Jeremy Wilson.
Yep.
Actually threw it right over the shoulder of, I don't know if it was Benny Welch that was back there as a linebacker coverage or Ellard. Nice throw.
They hit the nice pitch and catch. So now it's 14-6 with the extra point coming up.
Oh, there's a big turning point in the game. It was 14-0. We were controlling the ball. 1 turnover. That's all it takes, Jim.
So with 4:08 left to go in the third quarter, it's 14-6.
Why are we
They can't bring the ball in.
Why
They
is
want a special ball
coach
just for
bringing
the
the ball
just
in?
for the kick. You can't have that.
Good kick. Boy, he blasted that thing.
Sure did. So with 4:08 left to go in the third quarter, it's 14-7. Davison over Walled Lake Central. There's a mistake. Bad snap.
Turnover for 7. Can't have any more of those. .408 left in the third. Davison on top 14-7.
Boy, you hate to make it easy for them like that.
Real short field. That ball was
Yeah.
turned over with 25,
23.
23-yard line.
So now you might see an onside possibly. Who knows? I wouldn't, but
No.
what do they got to lose?
No. Put the pressure right back on our offense. Got to keep scoring.
We don't have enough men in the front line. Yes, we do. I saw he's on the way on the other sideline.
Yeah.
Why in the world would he be standing so close to the sidelines?
Looking for the ball to go up that sideline. Middle return here. That one's not going to get anywhere.
23. First and 10 for Davison from their own 23-yard line.
So each offense has scored a touchdown, and Davison got one on the punt return. Special teams won. Offenses are even, 7-7.
Both of them on turnovers. Both of them on short fields.
You're right. Nobody's marched the field, have they? Well, here's our first opportunity. Winner of this game will play Saturday at Midland High School against the winner of Muskegon.
Bay City Central.
Bay City Central.
Probably Muskegon.
The Wolves. Yeah, the Big Red.
Oh, it's
Going deep, it's overthrown.
he's got the wind at his back.
Yeah, we're going to be going into that win for the whole fourth quarter. Every game this season, we've connected on at least one of those big guys.
Yeah. If he catches, he's still running. He was beyond the coverage.
I like the strategy there, throwing back into against the grain of the wind there. No. This is Stevens. Oh, he's got a chance here. Oh, nice tackle. Boy, he makes the corner there. He's got some yards, but the nice play by the defensive end.
Nice play by defense. So it's going to be 3rd down and 11 after a loss of 1 on that play.
That was a nice play by their outside man there. Got a hold of the arm, the stiff arm, and he just took the stiff arm to the turf. Time to connect on that passing game. Momentum will swing back to Walled Lake if we don't get a first down here. Oh, we'll get rid of it. Nope, overthrow.
Incomplete. So now it's 4th down and 11, and Davison will be punting from its own
3 and out. 3 and out. Getting the ball right back to Walled Lake
23-yard
Central.
line. Yep. Now you got to get a good punt off here.
This is could be a turning point in this game right here. Not quite clicking on the passing game yet.
So with 3:06 left to go, Davison ready to punt. Cousineau back, waiting for the snap.
Not sure what's going on. Oh, football. Need a ball?
They threw a ball into him. And they're changing the ball because they still have the other ball for the other team.
Don't know.
They just changed their ball. We couldn't change our ball for the kick.
So,
Get it off. Wow. Good punt. Oh, nice. Get on it. Get on it, guys. Get the coverage. Yep. Oh, don't make that hit.
oh, good. Nice job.
Glad he
Mr.
missed it.
Thorsby. I'm glad you missed.
Me too.
So now with 2:54 left to go in the third quarter, they take over. Walled Lake Central takes over at their own 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Boy, that was close to being blocked.
Sure
It was
was.
close to being rough, too.
This-
Cousino, he's got to stand up a little closer and fall down a little easier.
This is a turning point right here, Jim. A stop. Kill off that momentum that's going the other direction at the moment. It's amazing how a game ebbs and flows.
It sure does. 3 minutes ago, we were ready to. We were moving
it
the
away, it
ball
looked like,
and
yeah.
up 2 touchdowns, and just that quickly. Oh, we had a motion.
Sure
We
did.
had motion and no call.
It's all right.
Number
They
9.
lost 4 yards there. Kirksey.
Yep, Richard Kirksey on the tackle, but not before he loses 4. Makes it 2nd down and 14. They're not going wide.
Well, not from the way they're trying to do it.
Not from that. Not from that motion.
No. They're more
They
effective.
will out of the wing tee.
They're more effective when they've gone to the offset and then ran into the extra blocker.
Oh, you can hear the band and feel it. Okay, 2:15 and counting. It's 2nd and 14.
Be a motion man here.
They did have a man in motion
Yeah, there he
last
goes.
one. Quarterback.
Pass. Over the middle. Garrett. Oh, never got there. He dropped. Never caught the ball. Never caught the ball.
Nope.
Ball is still loose on the sidelines.
Yep. So it's 3rd down and 14.
I'll tell you one thing. The quarterback made a really nice throw right there.
Beautiful throw.
It's perfect. Right
Just
over Garrett's head.
Just forgot the other end of the throw.
Yeah. He
It's pitch and catch.
Never got the ball. Just kind of went right through the hands out on the track. Well, this is a big play for the Davison defense.
Yeah.
3rd and long. We had 2 minutes
Then you'll
left in
get
the third
good
quarter.
field position on the punt.
You would hope so. 2 turnovers apiece. 2 turnovers apiece. 2
Yep.
fumble and interception for us. And
Fumble and interception for them.
yeah.
You can't.
Back to the no. Now we're in the offset. Look for that ball to go to the right side. Quarterback still got it. Make the tackle.
Nice job right there by
Benny Welch.
Benny Welch.
So we'll see a
it's
punt, maybe.
4th down
Yep.
and 6.
The Walled Lake Central
Fourth and
will punt.
5. 4th and 5. Good thing he got 9 on that play. Quarterback's got quick feet.
Remember, Davison will be going into the wind for all the 4th quarter.
And there's 1:38 and counting left in the 3rd quarter.
Been a good football game. Don't want to jump offside here. That would be right close to a 1st down. Would be a 1st down. You're going long
We're going
count.
long count.
Ooh. Get out of the way. All right.
And so Davison will take over at their own 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
So we pick up
with
10 yards.
1:05 left to go.
Pick up 10 yards and the exchange of punts there.
Yes. And 4 minutes off the clock, or 3 minutes off the clock.
Need another score, Jim.
Yep.
Need one more score for sure.
So with 1:05 left to go in the 3rd quarter, it's Davison 14, Walled Lake Central 7. God, that's a long name.
Walled Lake Central, Walled Lake Northern, Walled Lake Western. A couple of beautiful brand new high schools down there. Central and Northern, both
Some money down there.
Central and Northern, both brand new, beautiful high schools.
Oh,
It's amazing what a $150 million bond issue will do for you.
yeah.
This is Olds. Little slip there.
Oh, looked like a late hit, but no call. So he picks up 5. Make it 4, the way they've got it marked. So it's going to be second down and 6. And Richard Kirksey comes in. Oles comes out.
Has not been much running. The longest running play we've had was Cowan had about a 10 or 12 yarder, and that's been about it from scrimmage, hasn't it, as far as running the ball?
Yeah. Although we've been averaging.
Been doing okay, just nothing big.
Been averaging 3.6 yards per.
Cowan to throw it. Got him. Jeremy Wilson.
And
down to the 45.
Up to the 45.
Jeremy Wilson.
That's it. Got to give Jared a little confidence, get him a completion. He only had to throw that
nice,
ball about
that
20
was a nice
yards.
Pitch and catch. That was on a rope too.
Yeah, it was a bullet.
He threw a rope out there, and Jeremy was sitting right in the crease.
Well, you had a linebacker underneath,
Mm-hmm.
safety behind. Had to get it over the first guy. 18 seconds left. May not get another play off.
If he lobs it, it's going to be intercepted.
Yep, that's going to be it. Coach doesn't want another play.
229.
So we're going to go down to the
First and
sideline
10 from the 45.
to Melissa Harris as the third quarter ends. Davison up 14-7.
Thanks, guys. With Davison's impressive season this year, they have an amazing ranking of number 4 in the state. With Coach Jeff Putman has really pushed his boys to have such a successful season. Davison has an overall record of an 11-0. On the other hand, Walled Lake Central has a record of 9-2 this year. Coach Bob Meyer has pushed his team all the way up to a ranking of number 16 in the state. Good luck, Davison, and as we try to go all the way to Ford Field, back up to your announcers.
Okay, and we're back. Well, 3 quarters in, 1 quarter left to play. Davison up 14-7. Davison with the ball at their own 45, or at the Walled Lake Central 45-yard line, first down and 10.
Got to own the fourth quarter.
Got to
own
own the
advance.
fourth quarter.
Worst case scenario here, you'll have field position. Got to take care of that ball.
Gotta take care of
the
that
shotgun always invites an opportunity on every
Oh,
snap.
it sure does.
Zoltz. Oh, he got some room this time.
Give him 5. Give him 5.
Boy, it closes down quick, doesn't it?
Oh, he has quick feet, but so do they.
Got popped, too. Got some athletes on the field on both teams.
Well, they're going to give him 4.5. So let's give him 4 and make it second down and 6.
Olds out, Kirksey in.
You might see a counter this time by
Cowan.
Jared. Counter by Cowan.
Nope. It's a quick out to Cousineau. He's got the first down. Nice job. Got his feet under him.
And he picks up 7 yards. So it's going to be first down at the 34-yard line for Davison. First and 10. Just inside the start of the fourth quarter. 11:19 left on the clock. Stop because of the going out of bounds.
First pass tonight to Mr. Cousineau. Did a nice job getting his balance out there.
Yes, he did. Nice job catching the ball.
Got a shuttle here. Looks like we're going to be Kirksey Olds in the backfield.
Okay, first and 10. From the spread.
This is Olds.
Olds.
He's going to get about 4 again.
He's going to get 4. Good. So he picks up. Let's make it 3 yards. Make it second and 7.
See, we've changed the passing game a little bit. It's more short possession passing, especially now we're going back into the breeze.
And 10:46 and counting.
Keep that clock
So
rolling.
second and 7.
Kirksey. Get the corner. Get the corner.
He's got the corner and some.
Don't make that block. Ooh, it was close.
And I think he's got a first down.
Sure looks like it. Real close to
Stayed
having a
in
block in the back
bounds.
there.
Clock is stopped. Well, they check out to see whether he's got the first down or not.
Yeah, he's got about a yard.
First downs. So as soon as they set the thing, we start the clock. 10:30 and counting. First and 10 for Davison at the 23 of Walled Lake Central.
Take care of the ball, boys. Richard looked like he had full speed there.
Yes, he's had full speed this week. First time that he's had full speed in 3 weeks. Where you've really seen it is on defense. Okay, Bowles in the backfield.
This is Cowan.
This is the counter.
Oh, he's got some room. Ooh, hang on to it. Good
He's
job.
at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal and 6 from the 6. The counter was there. Cowan on the counter.
Jared got the feet moving that time.
You know, I was thinking about him a couple days ago. First time I saw him, he was a little pudgy 7th grader playing backup quarterback to Michael Zeller. And I said, Mr. Ellsworth had told me how good a quarterback he was, and he says, but he's, and I watched his feet. I says, that little kid, he can move pretty good for his size. And since then, he's leaned right up, and he's a heck of a quarterback.
This is Cowan again. He's got 6 here if he can get to the corner.
Nope, that's not going to happen.
Oh!
He's down to the 1.
The old wrestler mentality came in there.
Yes.
He moved the pile 5 yards.
No, that's the physics came in there.
Oh, he had the lean, huh?
Yeah. So it's 2nd and goal from the 1.5.
Is that when the movable meets the immovable?
Well, nothing happens then.
Push the pile there.
Yep.
It's interesting. Go to this bulk lineup here. Dinkins comes into the game. Number 50. Normally,
Let's see if we're going to go to an I formation.
he's going to play tailback? He is.
No, not tailback.
Fullback.
He's going to play
We're
fullback.
playing-
You're going to go to jumbo.
Jumbo to
This is
strong
the jumbo.
right. Quick pitch. Kirksey, he's in. He's in.
Touchdown. 20-7. 9:04 left to go in the game.
That's a big score right there.
That's a big score. It takes it back to 2 TDs to tie it up. So with 9:04, and we got the extra point coming up here. Davison up 20-7. Now there was the full length of the field. .67 yards on that. Ball's up. And good. 21-7. Mr. Automatic is back. Luke is.
Woo, big score, Jim.
Big score. 21-7. Now you just got to play
Now
defense
the most
and no
important.
turnovers.
Now the most important item is the time remaining on the clock.
People, we might be on our way. I'm not going to say anything yet, but next Saturday's getting closer.
Got to keep playing the kind of defense they've been playing, which has been very, very
Yeah.
good.
We're supposed to get lots of rain tonight. I think at Midland, I think they've got turf.
They do. They do.
So that will be nice.
That's really nice. That's a nice facility if you've not been up there. Be a great time to go up if we get there.
Yeah, we've
Trevor-
had great punting tonight.
Trevor
with
Kuzno has had his best
we've-
night of the season.
We've
kicking
gained
that
10 to
ball.
15 yards, and every time we've punted the ball compared to their punts. And Mr. Tuttle's also right. Kirksey in the down line tonight has made a difference.
Yeah, it has.
Boy, he's seen
He has the
penetration.
speed. He has the speed to track things down from the backside.
to get them before they get going. So here we go. No run back, let's hope. No run back, no run back, no run back.
44's got it.
Yep, good coverage. Everybody stayed home.
Number 40 on the tackle. With help from guess
Garcia.
who? Number 2, Mr. Thorsby. He always seems to be at the bottom of those tackles. I think he's got a nose for the ball.
Sanchez, their 40, has gotten to be
Pretty common too. So now they take over at the 37-year-old 37, Walled Lake Central, with 8:57 left to go in the ball game. Down 2 TDs.
they're gonna have to throw the ball a little bit. I don't think there's enough time for them to run at 3 yards a clap.
And we got a
Offset.
flank out to the left and a split to the
They
right.
usually run the ball to the left on this. And there they go. Oh, ran right past it.
Yeah, Dinkins
Dinkins,
ran right
But
past
they
it,
still
but
stopped him from no gain.
no gain. It would have been a 3-yard loss if Dinkins. Okay, Saldana comes up, makes tackle.
That happens because of leverage.
Sure does.
Zach just gets under the pads and he's right past them before they can even put anything on him. So we got 8.5 left in the game, hopefully.
And counting.
21-7. Davison.
2nd down and 10 after the no gain. They've got to start throwing the ball.
You would think so.
They've got to start throwing the ball.
Quarterback has shown that he can put it on the spot.
Quarterback shows he can run the ball when he has to.
I would think they might roll him a little bit. Here he comes this way. It's a drop back after the fake. Over the middle. Oh, he dropped it.
He hit him in a bad spot.
Wow.
It's called right in the bread basket.
Quarterback's been pretty much right on with the
Right
ball
on.
tonight.
Yeah.
He's had that's the second or third
That was
drop.
a nice drag pattern. And what happened is fullback came through, cut across, dragged across center.
That was the play
wide
they hit
open.
for the first down in the
Yeah.
in the first half, Jim. First quarter.
And just plain hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands.
Third and long.
So 8:07, the clock is stopped on the incompletion. Third and long. 3rd and 10. Big play here. Now let's see if we bring a linebacker.
Going
Oh,
deep
going
down the
deep.
middle. Oh, he's got him. Nice catch.
Nice catch by number 31. That's the halfback. All the way down to the 30-yard line. Nice pitch and catch. That ball was thrown perfectly. The only person that was going to catch it was the halfback. Stretched out, caught it right over his shoulder. 1st and 10 from the 30.
Time to bulk up defense.
8 minutes exactly on the clock.
That's about as pretty a play as you're going to see at the high school level. Guy completely extended, ball over the shoulder.
We've got to put a little more pressure on the quarterback. We're only sending the down linemen, dropping the halfbacks.
Here comes Stevens on the blitz.
The guy still got the ball.
He's down though for a
The man on the wheels
short
got some
gain.
help from number 10, but the wheels was Kirksey. Richard Kirksey on the tackle. Give him 1 yard. 2nd and 9.
Keep running the ball, Walled Lake. I like that.
Just keep running the clock. Although, see, they're the onside. They can get the ball back with plenty of time. There's still 7:20.
Lots of game
counting.
left. Lots of game left.
They have to score right now if they want to stay in the ball game.
This is true. Defense needs to get the backbone up and go in there. There's the man on the right.
Number
yeah,
5, Garrett Stevens.
With a little help from his friends,
Number 10,
Jarvie and
Jarvie and Stevens.
I think Max Ellard made a little pop to make him go backwards there too. Give them all three some help on that one.
Oh, but Stevens was the first one. Stepped right up in the hole and said, "Okay, guy, this is time to stop." 3rd down and 7.
We are at 6:40 left in the
counting.
fourth quarter.
Every time they're running one of these plays, they're running off 30 seconds.
They've had some success throwing the ball.
They've had quite a bit of success throwing the ball.
Oh, we got a late substitution. They're loaded up on the right side. Get some pressure. Intercepted! Oh, they fought. Oh, Zeller's hurt. Zeller's hurt in the end zone too.
That's not good.
Yeah, we had two guys there. Looked like it was going to be a sure pick. And
It might be that he's got the wind knocked out
yeah,
of him.
that's what it
Let's
looks
hope.
like. Yep, that's what it
Let's
looks like.
hope. Either that or
Well, you want him in there on 4th down.
they're helping him up, but he's got to come out.
He's got to
now.
come out. Trainers on the field, or you got to go burn a timeout.
He might have had his bell rung.
This would be a good time to burn a timeout if you want to keep him on the field. No, he got. I think you're right, Jim. I think he had the win.
It's 4th and 7.
You can burn a timeout here. Keep him on the field if you want him.
That's true.
So who came into the game for him? Number 34 or 84?
34.
Jake Reeser is in
Reeser.
there, going to play the deep middle. It's 4th down. This could be the ball game for Walled Lake Central.
Yeah, that's a big play. That's for certain.
The crowd understands that. Oh, we got blitz coming. Throwing it back the other way. Oh, he's got some room. Make the tackle, make the tackle, make the tackle. He is short. He is short by a yard. The ball will turn over on downs.
And so on 4th down, 4th down and 7, they pick up 6.
Oh, the kid looked like he had it easy, but he was plodding.
Well, he was waiting for the guy in front of him to
Should've
make the
just
block
blown
instead
right
of just
up through
blowing
there.
right past him.
Looked like he had it easily.
There's what are they calling? What are
Oh,
they
there's a
waiting
flag
for?
over here. There's a flag on the field. You'd think
But
it's,
their defense is coming onto the field, so my guess is it's going to be against them.
yeah.
It's against them, so
Davison will take the ball on downs. We'll see. We still have not got an indication what's going on here.
they haven't told us. We're looking for the
Yeah,
guy in the
dead-
white
so it's
cap.
a
Here
dead
it goes.
ball.
Personal foul.
Wow.
So it's going to be 15 yards
So
at
that
the
helps us
end of the
with
play.
Field position too. So we're at 5:58 left in the fourth. Davison with the ball, up 21-7. Walled Lake Central has all 3 of its timeouts.
And Davison will take over 1st and 10 from their own 38.
First and 10, 5:58 remaining in the game.
Somebody lost their head there.
Ball near the 38-yard line.
At Powers, 9 minutes left to go in the game. It's at DeWitt, actually. It's Powers 27, DeWitt 24.
Wow.
That's quite an upset.
And DeWitt is ranked number 1.
Number
Division
1
IV.
all season long. Okay, from the shotgun, from the spread. Here we go. It's Timmy.
Oh, he's got some room. He's got some room here. Got some room here.
Goodbye.
Got some room.
Nice job by Jeremy Wilson.
Picks up 15.
Picks up 15. Nice non-block by Jeremy Wilson. Ball goes over to the Walled Lake Central 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for Davison.
Clock continues to roll. We're at 5:40 left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, that was a nice play. You can just see Tim kind of look and say, kick it in the next gear and say,
Yeah,
here we
I haven't
go.
seen this kind of space all night, he says.
So, 1st and 10 from the spread. Richard Kirksey in the backfield.
This is Cowan.
Counter.
Ooh.
Counting.
Ooh.
And he goes down, no gain. They were ready for him that time. Should have given it to Kirksey.
Got popped there, didn't he?
Yes. Didn't want to hurt him. Tough kid.
Yeah.
Showed that the first game of the season when he got hit by when Flushing hurt him. Twisted an ankle. 3rd degree out of 5. Shoot, he was back by the end of the next series. He was back in the game, played the rest of the season. Tough kid.
Clock still rolling. Davison still needs another couple of first downs here. Don't want to give them the ball back.
Okay.
Kirksey's back there. We got a blitz come from the corner. We're running away from it. This could be a good call.
Kirksey on the run.
Oh, baby!
Good.
Hang on to it. All right.
Down to the 22-yard line.
Had the right play called for that one. They were blitzing from the opposite corner. All you had to do is get past the first man.
They make it the 23-yard line. So
Nice
it's
run.
1st and 10 from the Davison 23.
Boy, it's nice to
With
have that.
4:36 left to go. The big thing, though, 21-7. Davison over Walled Lake Central.
It's nice to have that weapon back.
Oh, my goodness.
At full
And to
speed.
see him run.
Full speed.
Yep. That's the Kirksey we've known. Boy, you got these two backs healthy. What a tandem. From the spread, 1st down. The jet,
Give us to Olds.
and Olds is going to pick up 4. Make it 3. Give him 3.
At what point does Walled Lake Central call timeout, Jim? Next play if we don't get first down yardage? You got to conserve some clock, don't you?
Yeah, you got to sooner or later. Because you got 3:50 and counting. They're down 2 TDs.
You know what's
First of
gonna
all,
happen
they got to
here?
get the ball before
Yeah.
they can do anything else. They got to stop us.
Davison is going to run that play clock right down to nothing.
You know what? We should give some credit to those front hogs up there, too. My goodness, have they done a nice job, especially in the second half.
This is Kirksey.
Outside, oh
Get
my
up,
goodness.
get up the field, get up the field. Oh, he got his first down.
He got his first down and
Kept his
more,
balance
and
by putting that hand down.
And he stayed in bounds. So they're going to get a first down, and then they'll restart the clock. It's at 3:19 and counting, but even better than that, we're at the Walled Lake Central 12. First down and 10 from the 12. Nice blocking at the point of attack. You see Kirksey put that hand down.
Yep. Got another 4
and
yards.
got
after
another
that.
4 yards afterwards. Went from being 2 yards short to 2 yards over. So 3:10 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 12.
Oh, geez, what happened there?
The ball got snapped. Quarterback never knew it was coming. Hit him right in the face mask.
Boy, you don't want one of those hiccups
Guess what he
down here.
just said to number 51, Jordan Lang? I don't think I want to hear.
Oh, we had unsportsmanlike conduct call there. That was an unsportsmanlike conduct call
Somebody said
against
something.
Central. So that'll be an automatic first down and half the distance.
Was that on us or them?
Well, he motioned it toward Wall Lake Central, and now he's explaining something to the coach.
Somebody must have, you know what happened? They made a sound like a hike, and that's why the
That's why the
ball
center
was
snapped
hiked
the ball.
and the center was snapped. That's
it.
why.
That's probably exactly what you got.
And that's why they called it unsportsmanlike. He made some kind of verbal command
So now
that caused the ball to be snapped.
It should be first and goal from here, should it
It
not?
should be first and goal.
Shouldn't the down markers move with it?
Because it's an automatic first down, it's first and goal.
No, it's first and 5.
Okay.
I would have thought that the down markers.
He
moved
just
with it.
marked. He just marked.
Oh,
the
it was
first
dead.
down.
It was dead ball though.
Dead ball. That's why.
That's right. So your
Otherwise,
markers
live
say-
ball, it is first and goal. That's okay. We'll
Anyhow,
take
you
it.
can still get a first down here without getting
So
in.
from the 7. Actually, from the 7.
That was a good call, Jim. That's exactly what happened. And there's a
There's
touchdown.
touchdown.
There's your ball game, folks.
So Davison goes up 27-7 with 2:29.
Oh, and
left to
another
go with
flag.
extra
Another
point.
flag. We got more stuff going on here. Hopefully it's
Yeah.
not against us. I don't want any of that
I
stuff from
don't.
our side.
I think we're going to find that there's some upset people on the other side.
No, I think that one's going against us. No,
No,
them again.
No.
Oh,
You know what?
They're losing their cool.
They're getting beat and they're getting a little frustrated. The front line right now is beating them off the line of scrimmage. Boy, there's some hitting going on up there with Bell and Renbarger and Lang and Rivas and Cherry. What a nice job those people have done, especially in this fourth quarter. They've handed it to them. They've handled them well.
McMurray for the extra point.
It's down. It's up.
Oh, boy.
Their automatic is back.
we got
It wasn't pretty.
We've had some
but
issues tonight with that. Oh, we got another flag.
penalty. So now let's see if it's against
Well,
them.
they're just completely losing control here. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct
against
that way.
both
Unsportsmanlike
teams.
conduct both ways.
So it means nothing, and we'll kick the ball, and
Well, next time it means they're going to be ejected.
only if it's the same
People.
individual,
Yeah. So now 2:29. That's good officiating. You go out and talk to them and tell them, okay, guys, it's time to. There's 2:29 left.
There's no
Score's
need.
28-7.
There's
Let's,
absolutely no need from our side for
Let's
that.
continue to play ball, but let's play it straight and clean.
Definitely no need from our side for any of that stuff.
And here they come over to talk to the coaches.
That's a good
Go on each side.
move.
For your outstanding commitment to this very talented
That's exactly what they're doing. They're going over to talk to the coaches.
sport throughout the season.
What you need to do is
Look
talk
at
to
Waldorf
coaches,
Central.
talk to
They
the
are like
players.
all huddled in a spot. Looks like their coaching staff's trying to get their issue back under control over there.
Well, that's good. He's got him on a knee.
Thank you so much.
That's good. That's good coaching.
That's good coaching. That's great coaching because what he's doing, he's saying we don't need to
we're-
need to act like thugs, guys.
You're teaching some life lessons, Jim.
Yep.
That's a lot
when
of
you're
what
getting
sports
your
is all
butt
about.
beat, you know what? You don't play dirty. And so the timeout
Got a
is gone
timeout
to
charge to Central because they want to
Walled
talk.
Lake Central. They want a timeout, and that's a good timeout. And that's also a good time for Davison to come over and
Do the
have,
same thing.
do the same thing. So a 2:29 left to go. Davison up 28-7. And we will see you next Saturday, 1 o'clock at Midland. We will not be televising live next week.
No.
We will not be televising live. There is a possibility that we might be on tape delay, maybe Sunday or Monday, but we will not be live next week.
And we were
So,
able
take the
to
trip
do
to
this.
Midland.
We were able to do the semifinal a few years ago against Lowell.
And Lowell, yeah.
We'll see. It's up to the MSHAA.
Yep. But if we can, we'll try and bring you the game on tape delay. Otherwise, we'll see you at Midland High. I think we can say that. 2:29 up 3 touchdowns.
The fact that you donated, you saw the need, and
Hey. That's a good
Ooh,
kick.
that's a good kick.
He touched
Goes
that
out of
ball.
bounds.
Did he not touch that ball? Must not have touched the ball.
Did he throw a flag? Yep.
Yeah, it's a procedure.
Okay, so he didn't touch
out
it.
to the 35.
So they take over 1st and 10 from their own 35. Boy, that was close to being a perfect kick.
I thought he touched the ball, let her go right out of bounds.
I thought he had 2.
Boy, you look at the defensive stats over the last, well, through the 3 weeks of the playoffs, Jim. Been pretty
They've
good.
been pretty good, yep.
7 tonight, 0 last
Well,
week.
that's great coaching.
21 the week before, and some of that happened really, really late.
Putnam Blaze and the boys have done a great job on defense and a great job on offense, but especially defense.
I would call the offense tonight opportunistic.
Yep.
One relatively sustained drive, but the other ones were just.
So they wore down. They wore down Walled Lake Central up front. The Hogs finally had their way late.
Got a different quarterback in for Central, and a different. He's put a whole different. He's got a second team unit on.
Second team in.
And we're starting to do some of the same. That's good. See McKenna. I think number 47 is Clugston.
We got wholesale second team coming in. Might call timeout to get them all in.
Make sure he gets 11. All right.
All second team defense in. So with 1:56 and counting, Davison up 28-7. Davison moves to 12-0.
Ooh. Nice tackle there by Saldana. Reyes Saldana. He's out of the game now. That might have been the last.
It was number 4 on the tackle, Reyes Saldana. So now with 1:18 and counting, it's 3rd down and 9.
Look at all those kids that say, I got into the state quarterfinal game. Little something to tell your kids about down the road. Maybe more to talk about before the season's over with. Stick around, we're gonna have a trophy presentation for the regional championship.
So now nice tackle by number 34 for Davison. That's Jake Reeser. And it's 4th down and 4th down and 6.
And we're gonna see one more play. Well, Jim, we're in the Final Four.
Boy, what a magical season. And it's not over yet.
Oh, it's gonna be fun next week.
Yep. We're
I'm
going up
anticipating playing Muskegon, but we don't know that. They'll be playing Bay City Central tomorrow.
My guess is Muskegon, and then the week after that, Birmingham Brother Rice if we get there. And we'll see you at Ford Field if we get there.
Gonna be just short of his first down.
Nice tackle there by number 15 for Davison. And that's
Got 3
Luke
seconds
McMurray.
left. Yeah, we gotta take another snap. We'll take one more snap. It's a good football game, Jim, against a good team. The road just gets more and more difficult the further you go.
But it's been one of those seasons that we'll all remember.
Big time fun.
God, it's been great bringing it to you people.
Yeah, if we don't get a chance to broadcast next week, thanks for tuning in.
And thanks for the memories, because these happen only a lot of people. This is a one-time only deal.
We want to thank Jim Waldron for sponsoring the broadcast.
And the kids that run the cameras, and the kids that run the mics, and the kids that run all the wire and everything else in the production. You have no idea. This is 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids that do all this.
It's a movement that's good. This is DJ Stahl. That's going to be your ball game. Davison moves on to the Final Four.
Regional champs. Now we're gonna have the trophy ceremony coming up.
And we're also going to go down and have a after the game interview by Melissa Harris.
Do you believe in miracles?
It's been fun.
Oh, it sure has.
Congratulations to Walled Lake Central on a great season.
Great season for them. And
Creating some history on their own.
okay, final stats. Final stats. Total offensive yards. Walled Lake Central 142 on 46 plays. Davison 237 on 47 plays. Rushing yards. Walled Lake Central 77. Davison 161 yards on the ground. Passing. Walled Lake Central 65. Davison 76. Fumbles, turnovers 2 and 2. First downs. Walled Lake Central was held to 3 first downs in the second half. Davison had 16 first downs, 11 rushing, 4 passing, 1 by penalty. So twice as many first downs. Time of possession, Davison loses 20.56 to 26.52. That's good when Davison doesn't handle the ball that long usually.
That's the nice scene in high school sports right there, Jim.
Yes, it is. That's what football, that's what sports is supposed to be about. It grows integrity, it grows competition. It has kids grow into men and people of good standing, has them make good choices and know what work ethic is. And that through good work ethic and energy and competition, you can be a winner at all things in life.
You got a trophy? Where's he got a trophy? It might be in the cart. I'm not sure if that's it. Is there a trophy on that seat in the cart?
Yes. Teams will huddle here. And it looks like we're ready to go down to the field. Melissa Harris is down there with Zach Dinkins.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Josh Denkins. It was a really tough game out there, and the defense really stepped it up. What did you guys do right?
Well, we got containment on the ends, and that helped us a lot. You know, linebackers were filling, everything was just going right, you know?
And we saw you out there on the offense. You know, what was that play?
Oh, the dozer? That's sweet. I like that. We don't run it as much as we should, but it was dozer. That was pretty cool.
Were you hoping that they'd throw you the ball?
No, I don't ever get the ball. It's a running offense.
You know, and now you guys are in the semifinals, 1 game away from Ford Field. How do you feel going into next week's game?
You just got to take it one game at a time, get confident, watch some film, you know, just practice hard.
Well, thank you so much. And now back up to your announcers.
Both teams will line up facing each other. Nice show of sportsmanship by Walled Lake Central, staying on the field.
That's a class act out there. You know what? You saw the coaches take over as things started to break down, and they got back. They got it under control and said, you know what? We're a class act, and we're going to show it, and they have.
Region 2 champions, the Cardinals of Davison High School. Accepting the championship trophy, Coach Jeff Putnam. Congratulations.
2 very fine teams here tonight. 2 class acts. There can only be one winner.
Yeah. Well, they're both winners.
They're both winners. There's only one game
that
winner.
can move on. That's right. Congratulations to Walled Lake Central
Walled
on
Lake
a great
Central,
year.
nice job for them. Great year, and great year for Davison. We will see you 1 week from tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Midland High School.
Go Cards!
Thank you for watching DTV's live coverage of high school Davison football. Special thanks goes to Jim Waldron Buick Pontiac GMC. Log on to www.jimwaldron.com to find out why the Waldron way is a whole lot better. Thank you, and join us for our next DTV sports broadcast. Have a good night.
Longest there's 1 second.